Anyway, wow, he's really hyped about Butler. Yeah. I had a lot of energy. I should have played it. You only get that hype like Nick Jimmy Butler is back. Fans only, baby. We got more coming. Keep with us all night on NBA TV. I've been thinking. Think of all the things that think business. Thinking planes, thinking cars, thinking phones. Businesses are up to their necks in knowledge. Let me illustrate that for you. Scratch that. Terrible idea.
You all make me sick, and I fucking hate you. Negative people should never affect positive people. Don't let these projectors trick you. Dirty, pathetic pieces of shit. New age, woo-woo, spiritual piece of shit faggots.
Now you can see how the family knows. We tell the truth, or at least our version of it used fake news.
Fucking. Hey, you're really negative. You're really negative. So like, what you're saying, you should stop saying, because I'm a really positive person. So since I'm a really positive person, and since you're being negative, I don't want to hear what you have to say. Well, actually, you're being a really negative person, because I'm just expressing myself, and you're thinking and you're projecting that I'm being negative, when actually I'm actually being very positive.
Oh wow, I'm a fan of the King Sourdough Buns. Get your hands on the new toasted, cheesy sourdough king or the breakfast sourdough sandwiches, only at Burger King.
I'm a This is Lynchburg. Fuck out of here, dude. Your shit doesn't work on me. Your shit doesn't work on me. That's why you want nothing to do with me. Because your shit doesn't work on me. Your pathetic little games don't work on me. That's why you want nothing to do with me. And I understand that. It's very simple. Oh, your little fucking pathetic games don't work on me? And I'm not gonna fucking fall for it and let you fucking have mind control over me? Too fucking bad for you. I don't give a shit.
My name is Larry. Andrea. Calling from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Conway, South Carolina. Biloxi, Mississippi.
What the hell? You got the microphone. I'm a diehard Lakers
Out of here, dude. Fucking mind control, fucking pieces of shit.
Let me coach your team.
Hold up, man. You guys came down here with no parents. Don't tell nobody, man. You guys are out here backpacking it. I just think these are both super good teams that just run off. It's your boy Cam TV, straight out Columbus, Ohio. It's going down, fans only.
What a wonderful, enjoyable night this will be on NBA TV.
Minnesota Timberwolves, Los Angeles Lakers, fans only, baby.
Fans only, indeed. We continue to get you set for his Wolves and Lakers. Carl Anthony Towns got the ball more, got the shoot more with Jimmy Butler out. That'll be a question, at least for me, but how much we see that ball divvied up now with Jimmy Buckets getting back. What happens in some of those key possessions? We got some poll results. Let's get to them on both sides. We asked you about some of the key components. Key player for the Wolves tonight. They say Carl Anthony Towns. Gino, you buying 52% or is it Butler coming back?
I think Butler coming back. It's going to be interesting. You come back from an injury, you've been out for a long period of time. The team has struggled while you've been out. You know, where is he at? Where is he at physically? How is he going to try to play? Is he going to try to be the old Jimmy Butler? Is he going to work himself back into it? But he's the key. I mean, the back-to-back game, he had a heartbreak. He didn't play well in Denver. He lost at Utah, or excuse me, at home against Utah the game before that. LA, the young team, they're waiting for you. They've been at home and play well at home. I think Carl Anthony Towns is going to do what he's been doing throughout the season, at least as of late. Where is Butler? Where is he at right now? We all know coming back from injury, coming back from being out for an extended period of time, it takes some time to sometimes get your legs and get your rhythm and your timing. So to me, he's the guy.
We get the Lakers poll. Brendan, let's see who they say Laker fans is the key player. 58 say it's Cruz. Do you agree with that?
Cruz, no, I think I'm gonna go with the big man. I'm gonna go with Julius Randle. I think Julius Randle playing down the stretch. He's gonna be playing hard. He's gonna be playing aggressive. He has a lot to prove. He still wants to prove. Hey, he deserves to get these contracts, whether it's the Lakers, other teams. I think Julius Randle's gonna have a lot more energy. Cruz, we know he's gonna be a Laker for a long time. His spot is solidified. He does a lot of great things out there. But I think right now the fact that Julius Randle understands these to be his last Laker game, he's gonna see the best out of him.
As we show the next polls and we get to the next group, I remind you that in addition to the polls, you really want to get involved. The way to do it is this: 1-833-267-6659. You can call in right now and be a part of this show. That's right. You can call in and be a part of Fans Only. 1-833-267-6659. There's your world strength poll. Let's get to the other one, Lakers. NBA.com, you can participate in the Fans League, Lakers fans against Wolves fans, throughout the night. The starting lineup from fans out at Staples.
Shooting guard, Andrew Wiggins. At strong forward, Jimmy Buckets Butler. At power forward, Todd Gibson. And at center, Carl Anthony Towns.
Playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves, we got Jeff Teague starting at point guard. 6'8" Andrew Wiggins at shooting guard. The power forward, Nemanja Bjelica starting at small forward tonight. We got Todd Gibson and Carl Anthony Towns.
You might be the first person to get, how do you say his name?
Nemanja Bjelica.
He nailed it. Good job, bro. You nailed it.
It's a strong forward. Anyone? Sure. Shooting guard, strong forward. We got some strong forwards on the floor. You're going to get to hear the sights and sounds. We're keeping you posted. Fans all the way across the board. You on the phone right now. Most importantly, 1-833-267-6659.
Foul number. Okay. First team foul. Jimmy Butler, 2 shots. Andrew Wiggins.
Well, what the fuck am I watching here? Bro, what the fuck am I watching here? This is a joke. Like I've never seen any worse defense than what I'm watching right now. Well, this is fucking embarrassing.
Score the basket, Brooke Lopez. Foul number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. First personal, first team foul. Brooke Lopez, 1 shot.
Dude, like, they're not even playing, dude. This is embarrassing, Darren.
Lopez.
What?
Foul number 67, Todd Gibson. That's his
Okay.
first personal.
Already asking stupid questions while I'm gone, or while you're gone. Yes. Yeah, I'm still on my cameraless nothingness. No one giving a shit or no one paying attention like usual. Yeah. Of course, no one can hear me. Do you understand that? Of course, no one can hear me. Holy fucking Christ.
Yep, T.
What? With you when you didn't annoy me every day in the beginning. Like like I told you before, I actually like wanted to hear from you. Now it's like to the point where every time I hear from you, I know it's gonna be you annoying me. It's the complete opposite. A long time ago.
Well, I'm pretty cool getting a chance to hear these sights and sounds of Staples. We bring in
A long
3D,
time ago.
Who is there on what Celebrity Row? Where are you hiding? Where are you at?
Well, I'm not hiding. No!
For months, yes. And I've told you. Are you not aware of that? Or are you just fucking clueless?
It's just a fun atmosphere. I hope the fans are enjoying it at home as I am here, being here at Staples Arena. I'm sorry you guys can't be here tonight, but this is kind of fun.
How many times have you stuck in players only, baby, to people
I have.
fans
Jeff Higgins, you're doing it. Ooh. Okay, Jeffrey. Okay, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I've let you know for months.
A few people have said players only. I said not tonight, but fans only.
Right?
Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight.
I've said the same thing every day for months.
Really, what's the atmosphere like at Staples? I know obviously Lakers not
Hello?
playoff spot. What's it like?
Yeah, I've said the same thing over and over for months. Okay. So stop making me repeat myself while I'm telling you.
It's a great atmosphere, so Laker Nation understand.
Yeah. Laugh about it.
You understand why fans come out here to finish up the season.
Yeah.
What did you see from Wiggins' body language before the game? Because a lot of people always talk about Wiggins, and he's like, he's the guy. What's going on over there, dude? Wiggins is the guy.
Yeah.
Especially Jimmy Butler's been gone. What did you see?
Beyond.
Wiggins' body language out there, bro? Well, it's funny you say that, Brendan. He's such a mild-mannered guy that Jeff Teague gets fouled. All right. Hold on, guys. We'll be back. Come back with my man Warren Brand. The fans only of the night of the first quarter. We'll be right back. Fans only for NBA TV.
So you took Little Caesar's Extra Most Bestest pizza that has the most cheese and pepperoni at the nation's best price, and then stuffed more cheese into the crust?
Yeah, it's not the past. It's what you're doing now.
Adding more cheese to pizza with the most cheese.
Yeah, I'm not reacting dramatically. I'm responding very consciously.
Poor guy. Couldn't wrap his mind around all that.
Yeah.
Got a large Little Caesars extra mozzarella
I'm always
pizza,
responding
pizza for $9.
consciously,
Pizza, pizza.
regardless of what is being said.
The moment you realize your floor isn't dirty, it's just over.
Yeah, no one is here. No one listens. No one gives a fuck about you or
Friday,
me.
back at Lowe's with woodwork tile starting at 99 cents per square
You
foot.
self-important
Chicken
idiot.
fingers. Low cut socks. Carrots for organic carrots.
No way.
Artificial intelligence.
I need an agent like that.
Boss on the Java.
You vague idiot. Every day, every sentence out of your mouth is annoying to me at this point. So yesterday, that's how clueless you are.
What the hell happened to you?
So yesterday,
Hey, fans only, baby. Woo! This is John Jacob from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm excited for the game tonight. Timberwolves, Lakers. Timberwolves needed victories. That's close, tight race in the way. The Lakers, they've been playing well. They're not going to just give up the game. So, but I got the Timberwolves, baby. Woo! That sounds familiar. 1-833-267-6659 is where you can get in. You get hit by a move. 183 fans only to jump in and drive the conversation. Then we'll get some special calls. In the meantime, Dennis is out there.
yeah, you do that by just simply shutting the fuck up and making me
I'm
happy.
here with Warren Brand,
That's all.
who he and his family have been season ticket holders
That's all.
for 27
You want to know what else is involved?
So, you're the first fan here live with
Nothing.
me for
That's
fans
all.
only. How does it make you feel to be a true Laker fan?
Oh, it feels great, Dennis. It's awesome.
Now, tell the story. Your dad was the season ticket holder first. Tell the story how you became
I'm a woman.
ticket holder and diehard
Get
fan.
along with me.
Since the 80s, my dad used to
You'll
go
be
to Laker
fine.
games,
I'm a man.
Forum Club,
Get along
like
with
that.
me,
He was
and
taking
you'll be
games as a little
fine.
kid.
And when you were a little kid,
Right?
you never
Isn't that how it is in
informed
Louisville land?
how electric it used to be, and
Right?
Who was your favorite player then?
Right?
It had to be Magic Johnson.
No?
And then Kobe. I mean, I've been watching Kobe my whole life, it feels like.
Now, we were just talking in the break where a lot of times people wonder, what do we do outside of basketball? What are you and your
Well,
family
yeah, well,
do?
you and I, we
You guys
don't
have
get
the
along.
Opportunity to come support the Lakers.
So I have a company called Branded Arts. We do art projects for communities and schools. We just did the Boys and Girls
Like,
Club, and LeBron
I
actually
don't
did the
know,
court
it's just-
there. So LeBron,
I would love to get
on
along
behalf
with
of
you,
all
but
Laker
you-
Nation, we appreciate what we do
you
for
don't want it.
communities around the country.
You don't listen to me when I'm telling you stories. You don't respond back to me even when you do listen to me. You just like talk about stories about yourself that reminded you of the story that I told you instead of responding to what I just said. So it's like I just can't take it anymore. Every single story I tell you, you don't respond to what I said. You say something that the story reminded you of. You don't respond to anything I say. I can't take it.
Hey, 3D. Yes, talk to me, Grant. I got a question for you, man. We know the Laker fans are very passionate
You know it's
about
true.
their team, but they're going through a rebuild.
Because I've said it 1,000
This
times.
year,
That has nothing to do with what I said. You're responding in a personal. You're taking my story and taking it personally, relating it to yourself, and telling a story that my story reminded you of, instead of responding to what I said. Does that make sense? Yeah, because that's what you do every fucking day.
But the young core talent, each core fan is really excited. So I ask you again, Warren. Grant Hill is talking about, as a true Lakers fan, are you excited when you see the young talent out here competing?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this young squad is electric. Everyone we have under contract can guard multiple positions. You have to be able to do that nowadays. So I think we're just one piece away, 1-2 pieces away, really competing now and contending for championship.
Well, Grant, you see, that's a true fan.
You have 1 minute to keep my interest. If you don't, I'm gonna hang up again. What do you have to say for yourself?
It's exciting to talk to fans that understand the terminology in our game and really know.
I'm watching basketball.
3D, I got two questions for you. One, We were told, and I didn't know this either, Brendan.
Yeah.
You had mad
I'm on my
skills
super
to
explosive hangout
in your day.
with literally
Dude,
0 people
why
watching,
did you
or
call us
1 or
puss?
2.
Well, they called me puss because when I was
Do you have
14, I
anything
was
else to
running
say
around 16.
other than utter
So
annoyance?
So at the night y'all American camp, that was my nickname, 14, 16, then they started calling me puss.
Oh, no?
And
Okay.
as a
So you
kid,
just
I
have
was a
utter
Magic
annoyance?
Johnson fan.
That's all you
So
have
I
to
held
bring?
basketball a lot.
That's
As
it?
I got older, I was in Philadelphia.
You do?
And
Okay.
the gentleman's name is Sonny Hill. Brand
All right.
Hill, Sonny Hill in
So you
Philadelphia.
go ahead and you
He said, son, if you want to make it,
marinate
start
in your
shooting more
utter
and stop
annoyance
dribbling.
then. Thank you
I think I took
for
more
admitting
advice.
that.
You did. True story.
3D, can
Cool.
you ask the guy next to
All right.
you?
Have a good night.
What's the fellow's name, the fan next to you again? Is it Army?
Yeah.
This is Warren Brand.
I'm sure you'll post some fuck girl pictures on
If he
Facebook.
likes fans only or players only better. I just want to make you sad.
All right, Casey Stern's back in the studio. He has a problem right now, but he wants to know, do you like players only better or fans only better?
Gosh, it's got to be Laker Nation. I mean, it's fans and players. But Laker Nation, you know, I feel very fortunate to be part of this family.
Yeah, Casey, you see that?
Politics.
You see that? That's a smart man right there.
Hey, 3D, I got a question for Warren. All the excitement with these young players on the Lakers. If you had to pick one of these young guys, who's his favorite guy? Who's the guy he thinks has the most upside?
All right, Grant Hill has a great question. You have Kuzma, Randall, KCP, obviously Ball, a lot of young talent. But what is that one guy you look forward to seeing each night that may have the biggest upside?
I mean, I think Ingram is really special. I think he could be a closer in this league. I think he could be an all-star in this league. He's got the length. He's building up that intensity and that kind of that edge that you need to be able to score 25 a night. And same with Kuzma too. Actually, I think both those guys could be all-stars in this league for a long time. So I'm excited to watch them.
You know, we talked about Randall, and I think this is one of the bigger questions for the Lakers. And that is, you know, they have opened up a lot of money, but clearly, maybe two back players. Right?
Casey, I got one more for Warren. Let's think big picture realistic. Say LeBron or Paul George doesn't come. Do you believe Kuzma and Ingram, the Grant Hills question, has a strong enough upside where you build around them and guys want to come play with them?
So I think both those guys are all-stars in the making. So we have multiple all-stars in the making right now. So I think any free agent or any young player will want to come and play with these guys. You know, I think we're in a really good spot right now.
Warren, you're the best, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Good stuff. Hey, Casey.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with the fans, baby.
All right, 3D. I mean, you took over one show. Can you leave it at one? You got to take over the show too?
No, baby. I'm on 3D. I need 2 more to take over. I got to take over 2 more.
Hey, look, you can just host players only and fans only.
Hey, we got stuff too. No.
Oh, boy. Oh, good stuff from out of Staples.
It's great the fans get a book.
Yeah.
And 3D, where everybody knows he's great interviewing the players, now getting the fans, so I like that. Warren Harvey, pretty awesome that you get a chance to hang out with 3D. And right now, Lakers, T-Wolves. We'll be back. Fans only, baby.
I'm Alex Trebek. If you're age 50 to 85, please listen carefully. The lock I want to talk to you about isn't the one on your door. It's a rate lock for your life insurance that guarantees your rate can never go up at any time for any reason. Many policies don't have one, but you can get a lifetime rate lock through the Colonial Penn program. This plan was designed for people on a fixed income with coverage options for just $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. Your rate is locked in for life, and coverage can never be canceled. Your acceptance is guaranteed. You cannot be turned down because of your health. Call for your information kit and gift. Both are free, with no obligation.
Call 1-800-394-0146. That's 1-800-394-0146. Call now. Basketball has been a game changer for me.
It's helped me grow as a teammate and a leader.
By establishing standards for youth development, USA Basketball is making a difference for players of all ages.
Through education and training,
We're helping to make the game safer
and more fun. Make sure your child is taught the right way.
Ensure you're the best coach you can be. To learn more, visit USAB.com or download the USA Basketball mobile app.
All right, we continue with fans only, updating you on our fan battle poll. Laker fans, Wolves fans, battling 54 to 46%. Carolina won. Carolina for sure. Okay, at least one of you represented this. Carolina there. All right, the starters have the rest of the way this quarter, boys.
Yeah, I'm glad you clarified what that battle was.
I didn't
That
know.
it was answering questions correctly. Or actually just Wolves fans and Lakers fans in a battle royale, maybe because of WrestleMania coming up this weekend. It's funny with this, the debut fans only action here, because we saw it coming in. Okay, we're going to talk about, the Wolves. Can they get into the playoffs? Can the Lakers play a bit of a spoiler here? We'll get into Julius Randle and all that. And then what happens here in the first quarter? Brook Lopez goes for 15, and he's going to try and outdo Kobe tonight. That's what's going to happen tonight.
That's what the people want to see. They want to see Brook Lopez go for 82 at least. Will it happen? It's a little early to say, but we did put a poll on the starters. We asked after scoring the first 15, how many is Brook going to finish with tonight? Fewer than 20, 20 and 29, 30 to 39 or 40 or more right now, leading 50% of the vote. 20 to 29. Makes sense. Makes sense. Career high 39, but it did come on an April 6th. Maybe this is just his day.
Brook Lopez was born about 10 years too late. You know,
I think he would have flourished even
of course he would have
more.
flourished. It shouldn't be surprising that he had 15 points. His last couple seasons he's had 20 plus.
Yep.
He had 4 seasons. Listen, I'll talk about Julius Randle playing for. Who's Brook Lopez? He's only 30 years old. 5 days ago, according to my computer, he turned 30 years old. He was playing for that sort of that Greg Monroe type role, that Al Jefferson type role, most likely. Even though he can pot money a night, he's going to be first big off the bench for somebody.
Team's looking for a big off the bench.
Yeah, and not a monstrous contract. He's not looking for Julius Randle type money. He's looking for 3 for 30.
I was going to say, throw it out there. I mean, people are thinking Julius Randle. And again, we can get to Julius a little bit later. Phenomenal basketball here down the stretch. Staying for a payday. He might get something like 4 for 60. Where does Brook go? $10 million a year?
Yeah, I think so. I think that Al Jefferson contract he got with the Pacers is sort of the benchmark. And looking at sort of Greg Monroe going to the Celtics, you go to a team that's really great defensively because you don't want Brook Lopez for his defense. Yeah. But you can center a second unit around him. So maybe a Utah Jazz team that's really great defensively and could help to get some help or needs a little bit of help offensively. And I'm just throwing some teams out there, but he's playing for a contract.
And it could be something similar to the way the Lakers brought him in this year, too, right? They needed somebody who can kind of stretch the floor because that's something Brook Lopez has been in the past couple of seasons. So if there's a team out there that needs a little scoring punch off the bench, smart move for sure.
Yeah, let's hear from you guys. Hashtag fans only. Hashtag the starters. Trey already said it. We got the poll up. How many does Brook Lopez go for tonight? Is he going to chase Kobe's 81?
14% voting 40 plus. On top of half, I'm an 80%.
Honestly, I was shocked when you said that Brook Lopez's career high was 39 in a game. As a guy that has averaged over 20 points per game 3 or 4 times in his career, 4 times in his career, you would think there would be one weird night where he's got some free throw line time, he added the 3-point shot, then he would pop over 40.
Maybe that night is tonight.
Maybe the night is tonight.
Fans only, baby.
Fans only, baby.
He's so sweet. It seems like a fan himself of the game. No doubt. So it would be perfect. So again, let's hear from you guys. Get your tweets in. We've been reading them all night. Hashtag fans only. Hashtag the starters, and get your votes in on the poll as we near the end of the first quarter. Very entertaining quarter. And I was excited for this game because of the scenario of a team.
Dude, what the
trying
fuck
to
am I
get into
listening
the playoffs
to?
in the Wolves, and a team like the Lakers who've been playing really good ball since the All-Star break. Getting a chance to play spoiler. I always find these games in the last week of the season. Really
Negative people.
It's not a
Let
gimmick.
me read.
It's not like, well,
Fans only. Negative people should never affect positive people. It's true.
You get those bonkers nights at the end of NBA seasons as well, right? Like the Wizards losing tonight to the Hawks, the Charlotte Hornets winning by 37 on the road in Orlando. It just continues with Brooklyn.
That's right. So lots more still to come here. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action when we return. Fans only, baby. It's like the 100th time already.
Negative people should never affect positive people. I'm a super positive person. And what you're saying to me is really negative. So that makes me really positive. So you're saying stuff to me that makes me feel really negative because I'm a super positive person. So since I'm a positive person and what you're saying to me makes me feel negative, you're a negative person. So you're a bad, evil, negative person because I'm telling you that what you're saying to me makes me feel negative. So you're a negative person. What's up? Yeah, that's your problem. If your guard is up around me, I'm gonna destroy it. Like that's how clueless you are. I told you what you call me, you say what's up, and you say your guard. Well, then I'm gonna literally rape your guard. How does your guard feel about that? When it gets, how do you feel about that? Your guard is up? Is your guard down or is it still up? Yeah. Smart decision. Fucking asshole. Why are you even calling me? Let's see here. I'm you want to know the title of my hangout? It says fans only. Fans only. It's just that's actually an NBA basketball reference. But the true title is negative people should never affect positive people. Do you understand that? Yeah. It's called negative people should never affect positive people. Positive people are positive people, right? Like, you know how they say, like, I'm positive and I'm living in peace and, you know, right? You know how that is, right? Right? Yeah. So, like, a negative person should never affect a positive person because a positive person is living in peace. So how could a negative person ever affect a positive person? The positive person is living in peace. So why would a negative person ever affect a positive person if the positive person is living in peace? Isn't that strange how it works? As soon as a supposed negative person comes in contact with a positive person, the positive person falls apart, and the negative person stays the same, still negative, doesn't fall apart. Isn't that so interesting? Yeah, it is. I'm glad you agree. So a negative person should never affect a positive person because the positive person is a positive person because they call themselves a positive person. So they should have all their little woo-woo new age voodoo to be able to deflect and avoid with their psychopathic avoidant personality and bipolar disorders. They should be able to just simply, but they can't because they're not positive people, because they're liars and fakes and frauds and new age woo-woo bullshit pseudo spiritual people. Because if you were actually shut the fuck up. So if you actually were a positive person, a negative person, which is the person who you're listening to, who's telling you and making you feel supposed things. Oh, I'm a positive person and I'm listening to somebody and you're making me feel. You're making me feel this way. But the positive person's saying that to the negative thing. Well, that's weird, but if you're the positive person, why can't you be positive? Why can't you stay positive? You're the no, shut up. You're the positive person. Why can't you stay positive? I thought if you're a positive person, if you're the positive person, then you shouldn't have any problem with the negative person because you're the positive person. So yeah, exactly, it is. And that's what I'm pointing out. That's what I've been pointing out for like 5 minutes repeatedly, and you finally just got it. Good for you. Oh, you been got? Yeah. You been got? Yeah, good. Embarrassing. It's like utterly embarrassing. Yes, and everyone. You're all fakes. You're all counterfeits. You're all frauds and wannabes and fakers and pseudos. You're pathetic. You all make me sick. Everyone. Globe earthers and flat earthers alike. Religious and non-religious. Spiritual and non-spiritual. Anti and whatever. Comedian and anti-comedian. You all make me sick. And guess what? It's 11:11. That makes me correct, right? Because it's 11:11 and I just noticed it. So fuck off. Fuck you and fuck it all. Fucking fake ass fucking faggots. Make me sick. Make me sick. It's 11:11. It's 11:11 and I just noticed it. Shut up. I don't want to have to hear anything you have to say. Because you don't listen to anything I say. What I've been saying. Well,
Hey, Randy, thanks for coming over and hanging out for a minute. As you see this team here continue to compete the way they are, how does it make you feel as a diehard Laker fan?
I absolutely love it. I love seeing the purple and gold get back into contention. Obviously, we're still rebuilding, but we're doing a really good job. I love it.
You use the word rebuilding. That means you're a true fan. You've been a true fan for a long time. How long have you been a true big old?
Since we started this building, so since 2001.
So 2001, you've seen Shaq, you've seen Kobe. So you believe this young team has enough for them where the future can be bright?
I love the team. I love their potential. I love the way they're showing up. I just love the way these guys are really making an impact. So, we got a little ways to go, but overall, yeah, we're doing really, really well.
There's only a few games left, and this place is packed. It's electric. I mean, how do Laker fans do this knowing your team's not going to make the playoffs?
You know what? I think we're just the words. We're used to winning. This is a city that's used to championships, and I think we're just waiting, and we're just waiting in the wings, waiting for our time to get our rings set. And I think that's a big part of why we're all here, just feeling the energy, just waiting.
You said ring.
You're used to winning. Oh yes, we're used to winning.
Used to winning.
Oh, and we're gonna bring it back.
So tonight, Elgin Baylor gets the statue. Shaquille O'Neal's here. Jerry West is here. How big is that to see family come out here tonight?
I love it. Anytime somebody who has made such an impact like Elgin did get recognized in such a huge way, I'm all about it. I love it. And I love walking in every game and seeing the statues of legends. It just fills me with pride that a lot of other teams can't have.
And with that pride, with Magic Johnson running the show with Ralph Pelinka, how does that comfort you as a fan that they're going to continue to make the right moves?
I love it. I think ever since they came in and they took over the reins, things have changed for the better, and I think that we're just in a much better place. And as a fan, I feel comfort in knowing that people who have a history of winning are making a lot of the big shots from upstairs.
Jimmy Butler's back tonight. You think Jimmy Butler can help the team beat you guys tonight? Oh, speaking of Jimmy Butler.
Not from the back, no. No.
Oh, well, Casey, my man, Randy knows what's going on here.
Yeah,
he knows what's going on.
All right, 3D.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me on.
All right, buddy. All right, guys, back to you.
3D's trying to cut a 1 hour show.
Hey man, Elgin Bella still look good, man. Elgin looking young out there, man.
There's no one listening.
I can see you. Elgin got the swag, got the curl going, flowing.
What else do you want to know?
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, he's flowing.
I'm still waiting for the phone call. Where's his phone call?
Do you want to ask again for the 5th time?
All those Lakers were great.
You go the whole thing. You tell these people get on the
I can't take it.
Casey said get on the phone.
Get on the phone.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get on the phone, man.
Get
I'm not
on the show.
Central fans only.
Yeah. Sure.
Growing up, I was a Lakers fan. Okay, we got a phone call though.
Yes. Well, we have a call.
We do.
There is a go. Let's hear it.
Yo, I'm gonna let you know. There's of course there's 5 people watching because it's the law of 5. I hate you all. Wobbly Boost and Darren Fuchs, you're my 2 biggest fans, dude. I hate everyone. You're all pathetic jokes. I think you're all pathetic.
All right, so we had about 5 or 6 different fans in there. Unless it was the guy Jonesy from what is that? Police Academy?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, the last question: who Minnesota will match up with in the playoffs?
Yes.
I think if Minnesota's like the 7th or 8th seed, they don't match up well with either Houston or the Golden State Warriors.
No.
I'm not sure there's enough time for them to get to the 6th spot. I think they'd be better off playing a team like Portland. That would be their ideal matchup. But so many games left.
Somebody else said, some other dude just came in and said, yo, I hate all of y'all too. He just listed everyone in the hangout. He said Boozed, Fuchs, and he named like another person and himself, and he said, I hate all of you too. He's like, wow, I'm fucking, and he said, woohoo, I'm pathetic. He said, fuck, now he hates me too. And now I have no friends, and that's the way I like it. Thank you. See, those are called people with senses of humor, because they can see past my bullshit. And what I just spewed was bullshit, which was in the form of anger and hate. Yet they can still laugh it off, and they say, woohoo, I'm hated, and they know that I don't mean it, because I'm just in a shitty mood and projecting my shitty mood onto them. And yet, since they're able to not take it personally, I admit to them my shitty mood, and then I apologize, and then they know my character and personality more, instead of being a fake pseudo woo-woo, taking everything personal, self-important, narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopathic asshole.
Where now he gets back in. You've been the man. Jimmy's usually the guy. That's Tibbs' boy. What happens when they get into a spot here in the 4th quarter?
Does that make sense, or are you going to be quiet, or do I have to keep repeating myself?
Because his usage rate, Jimmy Butler's usage rate in crunch time is like off the charts. There's a trust there.
Yeah, that's not how it is. It's not how I see you. It's how it is. And it's you refusing to be direct. You just will not be direct. You just continue to avoid things, which is called avoidant personality disorder. Yes, that's how you see things, because you will not admit it. You continuously believe that I'm just projecting things, yet you continuously agree with me. But yeah, this is how I've been for months. Yes, Dan, you are correct. Yes, Dan, that is how you see things. Well, if it's how it is and that's how you're being, then that's not how I'm seeing things. Because that's what you said. That's you apologized. You see how that works?
All those teams are crunched now. They crunch.
Yeah.
Is that a winnable series?
Yes, Portland's a winnable series because when you look at Portland's ball club, they're not a team that passes the ball extremely well. So if you can lock on to those guards, you talk about locking the Dane.
Dodge and obfuscate, exactly. Dodge and deflect. Dodge and deflect.
They don't really have much behind them. They don't have that third guy. Minnesota has 3 stars, so I think Portland is a way better series. They don't want to play against Portland. They don't want to play against Houston. Portland is very winnable, and so they need to make a push right now to try to get into that 6th seed so they can get that 3-6 matchup.
And to continue with that, Casey, Tibbs is the right kind of coach in the playoff series. Yeah, now you have time to prepare, and you have to stop Lillard, as you're saying. You have to stop McCollum. And Tibbs is a defensive-minded coach. You get away from
and you're gonna what?
You get in the postseason. Now you can lock in, take them out of their comfort zone. I do like that matchup of what Brendan said, and just
meditate. Yeah, and try. I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna meditate. Enjoy your evil meditation practices. They're heliocentric baller, which. Wow. So you agree? You're a evil, heliocentric, baller, fake meditator.
For this ball club, he's been the better star. Carl's had his chance, but it's all about role definition. And now we're about to go to break right now.
Oh, the other things? Yeah.
Fans only, baby, having a good time. Fans only. Headed to commercial break.
Gatorade G2, half the sugar with all the electrolytes. Made to help you handle the heat and bring the fire. You were made for this, and Gatorade is made to do.
I just can't take these, like, even though you've already told me 5 times, I just can't take these 2 people listening. It's too much for me. I can't take it. These 2 people listening. You're a joke. You're a fraud. You're a fake. I want nothing to do with frauds, jokes, fakes, hacks. Nothing to do with that. Go post on Facebook. Go live on Facebook. Go live on Facebook right now and meditate and do a pendulum reading. I don't care. Stick a dildo up your ass and go live. I don't give a fucking shit. Do what you gotta do.
Mary and Shirley both need
You see?
Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on us. Mary has the brand new Ultra Compact Inogen 1 G4 Collagen Concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made. Shirley's
because you do whatever the fuck you want to do. And consistently I do, and I don't do anything wrong. I'm never like, I don't do anything crazy or out of control. I simply talk and I post memes. And I go live and I watch the Lakers or watch the Trailer Park Boys. I don't like talk about when I'm jizzing in my pants or posting intimate pictures of myself. Like I don't like get fuck girls' attention and consistently try to get social media attention. So like that's the difference. Is there anything else you want to be clear about or understand?
Call 800-341-0368.
I'm quite clear.
All right, fans only returns. We get to our poll. Who will have the most All-Star appearances? Ingram, Ball, Randall, Kuzma. We got.
I'm gonna go with Lonzo Ball because guess what? The ball's always in his hand.
Yeah.
Hasn't had that superstar type
like,
of year.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I have the day off, but you know what? Like I'm gonna pretend. You talk about fake love and faking shit. I defended that earlier. Somebody said something to me about having a fake relationship, and I'm like, yeah. And then you're gonna tell me that I'm. It's like, dude, you're so beyond fake. Just get the fuck away from me. I'm like, fucking challenging and confronting people that are questioning my relationship with you about faking a relationship with you. I'm like, I'll fucking rip your goddamn eyes out of your fucking head if you challenge my relationship with her. and then you say that to me over a text. You're a texting fiend. You're a social media fiend. You text. You don't want to talk because you're fake.
From Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I'm just wondering, with Jimmy Butler coming back tonight, do you think that he would be wanting to go to the Lakers next year, or do you think the Lakers will be wanting him?
I feel like that the Lakers should try to keep the experience as much as possible. Keep the energy back.
Fucking 14-year-old girls fucking break up over text. Go ahead and do it. Or just don't even say anything. Just walk away. They don't even say that. That's what a mature woman would do. Is just walk away.
Now that the Lakers will be acquiring Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and LeBron next year.
Yeah, you bring it up so much.
I'm trying.
Are you leaving me? I already told you what I would do. I would say get that filthy relationship status off.
Should the Lakers bring Randall?
How many times do I have to tell you? And yet you continuously bring it up.
And I think you look at the energy. He's the guy that can start for your team, but he's also proven that he can come off the bench and give you energy and be one of those type of guys as well. Almost
if you don't focus and pay attention to what I'm saying, you're going to make things 8,000 times worse.
What number or what cost?
All right, another one was the first one I remember was about Jimmy Butler long-term piece with the T-Wolves. He was a Laker fan. He said, would he ever come here? Do you see Jimmy Butler and Tibbs not together for years in Minnesota?
No, I don't see Jimmy Butler going to LA.
I'm watching Lakers here.
I just think
I'm doing what I do. I'm remaining hootless.
You have Ingram, you have Kuz.
I don't give a shit.
Guys that are, sort of swing players, play on the perimeter. I don't see that in the cards. Obviously, the Lakers will have a lot of cap space.
Yeah, which is why I'm on the phone with you.
This summer
so, which is why you should shut the fuck up and clarify yourself, and shut the fuck up and not be hootless and not hootful.
All right, we go to Chuck, who's back on board, our correspondent on the Lake Show. What's going on, Chuck? Chuck, do you hear us okay?
I don't think Chuck can hear us, man.
Chuck looks locked in, but we can't. Hey, Chuck, how are you? We'll get Chuck
I'm
back
here
in a second.
watching the Lakers. That's what I'm doing.
We'll get here in a second.
I would love to be able to watch it with you, to talk shit. And guess what? I would put it on mute. And I could put everything on mute. I can shut off everything, but like I'm not going to because you're incessantly annoying. So until that reverses into incessant support, I will continue to remain negative to you,
I can see that possibly happening, guys.
And I will never change. And will only get worse.
Still young enough, still has a lot of runway in front of him.
Until you turn your ceaseless annoyance into ceaseless support.
I think he would certainly try to do so.
3D, how about Kawhi on the move?
And inquisitiveness. Instead of ceaseless annoyance, ceaseless inquisitiveness.
Oh, I'm sorry, Casey, you said Kawhi Leonard?
Yes, as opposed to Kawhi.
Yes. That's just
of course you are.
As fans only, I can be a true fan tonight. Yes, I can see Kawhi Leonard leaving. You would never have thought in so many years that someone would buck the system to Spurs. That's called what
so you're going to go to bed.
We saw Popovich fix, Marcus Aldridge last summer, right? Wanted to be traded, didn't get traded. So we've never seen something like this, Brendan, where a guy has been cleared through the medical staff, but his medical staff said it's not cleared. And then if you listen to all the fans and all
why would I do that? You need to wake up
they
for
wanted
work.
in LA.
Of course I would not call you in the middle of the goddamn night.
They want to see Kawhi Leonard somewhere else. So talk to the fans
why would I do that?
Kawhi Leonard's
and why would you want that?
Hey, 3D, do you think that it'll be hard for the Spurs to kind of come back with Kawhi? They had a players meeting where they were saying that maybe Kawhi should be coming back to the team, or they were trying to talk him back into playing. Almost.
All right, I'll talk to you then.
Do you think that would have something to do with him not coming back now? Almost feels like he's an outcast to a certain degree.
Yeah, cat piece.
Great point. Once again,
fucking crazy.
Normally things don't get out the clubhouse, so to speak,
with the Spurs. So
Crazy fucking
a
bitch.
very, very unique situation. Like Grant Hill said, when Kawhi Leonard's healthy, he is the best two-way player in the game with no arguments anywhere. So that's why this is so bizarre to see someone so talented, one of the youngest MVPs in playoff history, not being able to figure out to be in the Spurs family.
3 Day, we'll get back to you here in a second. We got 49, 40 your score.
What up?
Lakes on top, 17-4. Yeah?
Chase,
Yes.
Kumbaya, Kumbaya, Kumbaya.
Yeah.
All right, we have a message
I'll
for
drink
Dennis.
all the rest of my water. And that's at least 6 bottles, and that still won't make you any less right or wrong.
Tell us a story about his days in his 21 games with the Timberwolves.
Same.
Oh, man. Well, I must admit, I had never really hung out in the Twin Cities, so I didn't realize what real cold was. Grant Hill and I grew up in D.C. and we've seen snow. But Grant and Brendan, I've never been so cold in my life where I had to walk from my condo all the way to the arena because I didn't want to go outside. I didn't realize I could do that.
Tell me what the fuck I said was wrong. Tell me what I said was wrong, or positive or negative. You fucking vague pussies.
The T-Wolves, I had a young
Fucking vague ass pussies. Tell me what I said was wrong.
The late great Malik Sealy, may rest in peace. I had Terrell Brandon running the 1-3 pick and roll with him, getting wide open shot. So it was a fun team to be around. Sam Mitchell to make the playoffs that year, and we lose to the San Antonio Spurs.
All right, 3D, we'll check in with you in just a bit.
All right, folks.
All right, so as I was saying, Lakers on top, 17-4 run. Not sure what it is now, but Brook Lopez 17, 7 of 9 from the floor. Jared Dudley, you see, has been ejected.
Does anyone have just all you have to do is tell me, because you've been listening to me for an hour. So what did I say that was wrong? Tell me what the fuck I said that was wrong.
Make yourself a part of the program. Take this thing over. We're handing it to you. As the Lakers increase their lead, Josh Hart, who, by the way, Villanova just continues to just win, baby. Even at this level, Harden has done well. We step out. We've got more of Fans Only coming out on the other side, right here on NBA TV.
The moment you realize you have enough food for your guests, but not enough fridge.
At Lowe's, we have more appliances to choose from, so you'll find the right one at the right price, and we'll deliver it for free.
Spring Black Friday is back at Lowe's with up to $500 off select major appliances.
Hey, Chris, how's the move going? I get it. New house, new truck, but it looks like you can use a breather. Let's roll. Hey, strike! Strike!
It's all right.
I heard no wrong.
She's coming. My video calls are active.
Hold on. We got a laggy video call.
Boost. I also apologize to.
Okay, people, that's a reason.
Why do I need to apologize to Darren Fuchs and Wobbly Boost are my two greatest supporters.
Get up to 50% off our best phone.
So like, I appreciate you guys. Like, dude, like, I'm asking, like, tell me what's wrong, man. Like, tell me what I'm doing wrong with my language. Like, there's nothing wrong. Well, there's nothing wrong with using your language and telling me what's wrong with my language.
Gatorade G2, half the sugar with all the electrolytes. Made to help you handle the heat and bring the fire. You were made for this, and Gatorade was made to do it.
Fans Only, we are updating your poll right now. Your All-Star appearances survey says.
Cool. Didn't I roll with Lonzo, man? Man, they're doing 4% on anyway. Thank you. But yeah, I like Kuz too. And you know what? I actually like all four of those guys. And I think it's back to the point about Randall, keeping Randall. That's a great little nucleus right there. Core, you put Josh Hart in there. You surround them with some good veterans.
That cap space. It's a bright future for the Lakers.
All right, we get a chance to hear more about this game and whether or not maybe the starters believe that it should be one of these others.
What's your handle looking like, Casey?
Hall of Fame?
What's your handle looking like, Casey?
We got starters only. Get in there.
Starters only?
We're calling that a turnover. That was a turnover. Nice hands there, Grant. That's why you're a Hall of Famer. Let's rip the Band-Aid off here, guys. It's a 10-point game. Lakers up as we get close to the end of the first half. We thought this was a must-win game here, right, for the Wolves to try and get into the playoffs.
Still is.
It still is. They win outright for the rest of the season. They're guaranteed in. That last game against the Nuggets we thought was going to be super, super important. But again, if they lose this one to the Lakers tonight, they would fall out of the playoffs in the ninth, behind the Nuggets by a half a game. Sky is falling sort of. This is with Jimmy Butler coming back here. Giving them a little bit of something, 2-4, not a whole lot. You wouldn't expect a ton, but are you worried if you are a Wolves fan watching this game tonight on Fans Only?
Yes, but I think the second half is going to be really different. I think Tom Thibodeau started playing his bench, and that's not going to happen. I think the starters are going to play basically 24 minutes in the second half because they were up after the end of the first quarter, and Tom Thibodeau played 5 guys off his bench, 10 guys that played for the Timberwolves. This is an un-Timberwolves play.
Are you even going to do that with Jimmy Butler?
He's only played 11 minutes. Yeah, Jimmy Butler. He's going to play a ton of minutes in the second half. So I don't know. These Lakers, they'll let you back into the game.
Okay. You're not too worried.
No, I'm not.
What about you?
Well, they just got to clean things up. They missed 5 free throws in the first half. They're winning the turnover battle and still losing. So to me, it seems that they're just playing a little bit trap game, right? We're all looking forward to that Nuggets game in the very last night of the season. Both teams technically control their destiny. We're thinking that last game is really all that matters, and hopefully the Timberwolves can kind of figure out that they still got to play the 2 games in between because you can't lose to the Lakers. You can't lose to the Grizzlies if you're going to try and make the playoffs. There have been so many bad losses to the teams in the bottom of the standings for all these teams in the Western Conference that are trying to make it into the playoffs. Hopefully there's a good halftime speech from Tom Thibodeau. Hopefully Jimmy Butler says, what are you doing out there, guys? Everyone's going to be forced in the second half, no doubt about it. But there are things for them to clean up. I mean, you'd like to hit some more threes. You got to make your free throws. Just play hard. Just kind of get into the game. You can't give up 15 points off the bat to Brook Lopez. I don't know. Just get into it.
Gordon Jang just hit a 3. Things are looking
right
because he wasn't hitting long 2s, so he banged home a 3 there. Yeah, I just have a little bit more faith in the starters than the bench. If it's a must-win here against the Lakers, I think they'll find a way.
If they don't get into the playoffs,
this is a terrible.
Which would be crazy. I mean, they're trying to end the longest playoff drought right now in the NBA. They haven't made it since 2004, way back. What do the Wolves do from here? I mean, is Tom Thibodeau suddenly on the hot seat? Are they panicking? What would be the play?
Well, next year they basically have the exact same roster.
Right.
The money is locked in. They're over the cap for next year. I don't think you'd let Tom Thibodeau go
after 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think it seems a little too early.
Yeah, in the Thibodeau scenario, mostly teams have kind of been taking away the personnel power from the coach GM. We saw it happen with Bruno over here in Atlanta. We saw it happen with Doc Rivers out with the Clippers. So maybe that could happen. I still think it's too early in the big experiment for the Timberwolves for them to move on from them, especially considering all the connections he has with the old Bulls guys. But you're definitely going to hear some heat for Tom Thibodeau if the Wolves somehow do not make the playoffs this year. It seemed like a lot. We talked about them early in the season as being maybe the 3rd best team in the Western Conference. Clearly that hasn't been true. They've dropped too many games they shouldn't. And some of the same problems have been rearing their heads where they've been unable to capitalize in the clutch.
Yeah, since February 2nd, Minnesota, they've only beaten 2 teams with winning records. One of them was the Warriors without Steph Curry, obviously. They're 12-13 against Western Conference on the road, so they've struggled there. I want to hear from Wolves fans, though. Again, hashtag fans only, hashtag the starters. When it comes to moving forward, if you weren't to make the playoffs this year, do you put any blame on Tibbs? Is it the front office and the team that's constructed here? What do you do? Are you worried, again, that you can't end this playoff route? It goes back to 2004.
And they have the
mind-boggling to still say out loud.
They have the built-in excuse that Jimmy Butler missed 25 games in Saudi 57 games. So he's going to play about 58, 59 games. That being said,
we were talking about on the starters earlier today, the most desperate team to get into the playoffs.
100%.
We had on our poll, we had the Thunder, we had the Wolves, we had the Nuggets.
That's why I'm calling it an excuse.
And you were saying Wolves.
That's why I'm calling it an excuse because it is an excuse. They should get it. At the same time, people talk about Andrew Wiggins' growth being stunted and Karl-Anthony Towns not being the #1 guy. I can understand Andrew Wiggins taking a little step back, in his 4th year, not
playing incredibly well with the new number one guy who comes in. He's still averaging 19 points per game. And Karl Anthony Towns still looks it. I like the gel of those three guys. It's unfortunate their D stinks. It doesn't really make sense in an untypical world.
Crazy thing. They're about ready to give up close to 60 points in the first half here against the Lakers. That's the kind of thing that you got to clean up. And you can't just give up tons and tons of points when you're not an incredible offensive team that can make it back just like that. You know, it's not like the Wolves are out there hitting three after three after three. You got to keep them in the hundreds, I would say, at the very least, not in the 120s.
That's where Towns has to get better. We saw the first quarter. Brook Lopez was chewing him up a little bit. He has to get bigger, play bigger. He's not going to grow, but he has
probably
to play
not.
bigger.
He's still young, but he's probably not going to grow. The update on Brook Lopez, by the way, doesn't look like he's going for 82 tonight. Kobe's 81. Looks like it's going to be safe here on fans.
Oh, Luke Walton's not playing.
He's playing too well. Maybe that was the issue. As we end, though, the end of the first half here with the Lakers. Yeah, holding on to a 7-point lead again. Want to hear from the Wolves fans out there. Joe Mandy, I think a Wolves fan sitting courtside there in the Staples Center. I don't know if we can get him on the phone. Maybe a little Skype. We can get him a computer there on his lap while he's sitting courtside. I know he's a big Wolves fan.
Look,
he's got to be panicking.
Listen, the fans only experiment is going to get stronger in the second half, just like the Wolves are going to get stronger in the second half.
So will we. The American Express halftime report coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
So that's the idea.
What do you think?
I don't like it.
In business, there are a lot of ways to say no.
Thank you. So we're doing it.
Yeah, start saying yes to your company's best ideas. We help all types of businesses with money, tools, and know-how to get business done. American Express Open.
Taco Bell's new $5 cravings deal has all of Taylor's favorites, like the beefy 5-layer burrito, cinnamon twist, crunchy taco, cheesy gordita crunch, and a medium drink. It also has Brad's favorites, the guy who bought it. Taco Bell's new $5 cravings deal.
Real smooth. Why you always say that? It's like my tongue just did a finger roll, and then the Gatorade flow gave me a high five. Real smooth.
Gatorade Flow, all the flavor with a smooth finish.
I was addicted to heroin and crack, and my choice was alcohol.
I used anything that I could get my hands on.
You know me. I'm the Addiction Network. Over 1.5 million people have called for help. So why haven't you called? What are you waiting for? This year alone, 1 million people will die from drugs or alcohol. Addiction is a disease. Don't kid yourself. You can't be it alone. Call now. The Addiction Network is here to take your call 24 hours a day. The call and consultation are free, but your time is running out. Don't wait until you lose your job, or even worse, lose your life. Don't wait until you're put in jail. Don't wait until your child dies. Call the Addiction Network now.
I lost everything, and the only way to get my life back was to pick up the phone and call and go to treatment.
Call 800-355-3986.
The American Express Halftime Report is brought to you by American Express, the official car of the NBA.
All right, there's KCP with the slam. The Lakers up on the Timberwolves, who chased down playoff position. Look at the current standings and where they are right now. T-Wolves sitting there tied in the 8 hole coming into this game. So trying to move their way up or at least get to the 3. We talked about trying to get to Portland. Lakers, though, not going away quietly, and they've played pretty well in the down the stretch. You got to like the way Luke Walton's playing.
You know, they're playing for him. And even though they're not in the playoff picture, they're playing
Powerlands.
for the young kids. The end of the season.
Here, I'll go check out Powerlands live hangout. I'll go check out Powerlands hangout. Wow. Yeah, whatever, man.
They're not good. But things stop to change. 19 and then some. The 3 there. More from LeBron.
Ooh, Olay. Are you sure this is 15 season, Grant?
This is the fans' perspective. From the seats, I'm cutting it to 4. 44 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, 18 triple-double in the game for Elias. The 3rd time in NBA history a player's had a 40-point triple-double and an opposing player has had a 25-point triple-double in the same game, being Ben Simmons.
Quick question, Grant. With the way LeBron has played down the stretch of the season and the Cavs have really picked it up, oh my goodness, what a dunk. Does Grant Hill have a shot to catch James Harden for MVP?
Grant Hill, no. Not James Harden, yes. LeBron James, yes. I still think he's in the conversation. James Harden is ahead. You got a nice lead with the way LeBron's been playing.
Hey,
yes.
We saw Big Ben close this down. As he locked up rookie of the year, Donovan Mitchell got the Jazz flying out west too.
Ooh. I think I would have to go with Donovan Mitchell. Being 4th in the West, that's tough. Hey, I think it was 24 years ago you had the co-rookies of the year.
You like
Grant Hill, Jason Kidd. You're going to see it again this year. They can't do co-rookie. It has to be an actual vote that ends up tied. I just say,
they can't go 33 in the game. We're up 3. 132-129. LeBron awarded 3 free throws. Covington can't believe it. LeBron at the line. The first, it's good. What happened here?
The first one's always a difficult one, but that second one, wow. Missed that shot right here. You got to miss right here.
Watch Nance. Close on the tip.
He had a shot.
He was close. Did the oopsie-doo on Saric there.
Yeah, he slept around for a little bit of a tip, but what a performance by these two guys. LeBron James playing against probably the future of the league and Ben Simmons. Neither one of these guys disappointed. Triple-doubles all across the board. The numbers are flying. But this is the old guard and new guard right here.
It is fans only. The fans speaking.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you saw LeBron choke on national television against Ben Simmons.
Baby Jack, players only, baby.
Yeah, he missed both free throws at the end when he could have tied it up.
The King will not be coming to LA. He will remain in Cleveland.
Yeah.
His career, he will retire.
Yeah.
Also for
and at the same
Lakers
so while LeBron is losing to Ben Simmons in the Eastern Conference, they're still trying to push him as the MVP.
There's a scoop.
Dude. This is the narrative that they're pushing, and I'm not kidding. Even though LeBron lost to the rookie Ben Simmons, who is still not the rookie of the year, and he's not a rookie because dude, God damn it! They're even though LeBron lost, they're still trying to say that he's better than James Harden. Even though what is he, 4th in the East? Like what? How is wait, what? How is he being considered MVP when James Harden is 1st in the West, and he has been all season, and LeBron James has not been 1st in the East all season? How is this possible? What bizarre world do I live in?
Toronto's got to prove to me they can step up to LeBron James. So right now, LeBron James has a pretty good thing going in. I think it's 50-50.
sympathy with women. It might even be higher than sympathy.
Really?
Look, LeBron James, Cleveland has shown that as long as LeBron's there, they're willing to be aggressive. Things didn't work early in the season. They reshuffled. Let's see how things play out this year. But right now, you know, a month ago, I would have said no.
The people listening just said, my son would be crying right now. He loves the Browns.
Kyrie Irving going down. In Toronto, I'm still a little unsure of them in the postseason.
You can't handle the truth. At least that's what Jack said.
Exactly. He can't handle the truth. They can't handle it, bro.
Colonel Jessup, there he is.
Hey.
He's clapping. He likes fans only.
Man, Jack,
we got more coming back. Don't move.
The ultimate fan.
Every time you want the weekend to start on Thursday, Corona gets its life. Every time you want a New York minute.
Dude, I had a delicious pizza tonight. It was quite unbelievably delicious. 8,000 times better than anything I had while I was in San Diego.
Every time you can't think of a single thing.
Dude, Brown's pizza is amazingly good, but this average run-of-the-mill pizza that I just discovered was a billion times better than fucking San Diego's pizza. Bruh. You do know about that. You came back recently and you had our pizza, you stupid asshole. Oh, so good, dude. So good.
You don't have to know we've been doing this for over 150 years.
LeBron missed the 2 free throws, bro.
And you don't need to know that real honey from your
And you know what he did? Sean, you know what he did? His ugly free throw shot, his locked up knees, his outstretched butt, and his dumb stance, and his dumb shot. Unconfident shot, pretending to look like he has confident shot. It's pathetic. Do you know what I mean? Dude, you never shot over 70% in your career at the line. Dude, you're a joke, bro.
Well, you know,
like,
the fans
here's the thing. I just said that I'm making fun of you on your biggest flaw, which is your free throws and your shot and your butchered effectiveness. Sean, are you listening? Yeah. Well, I mean, you are correct, but at the end of the game, when you get fouled and you need to tie it up and you miss both, and that's what happened tonight. What else do I have to say? That's what I've been. Dude, Reggie Miller is one of the greatest free throw shooters of all time. Reggie Miller is one of the greatest shooters.
Oh, no, that's all he wants to play. Bring back the man-to-man, folks. Bring it back. Slap the play. Hey, Dan, what are you doing?
Kevin here says
I said it. I go. How many times has LeBron lost in the finals? That's all I go, dude. I go. What's LeBron's record in the finals? I say to people now. I go, yo, what's his record in the finals? And they're like, God damn, man, that's shitty. I'm just like, yo, can I just like, what's Jordan's record for the final? Oh, he's 6 for. What's Kobe? Oh, he's 5 for 7. Oh, okay. It's like I think because Kobe had a chance to be 7 for 7, but the NBA didn't want that. They didn't even want him to tie Jordan. So they kept him at 5. So he could have had 6, and it's been quoted from Kobe saying I should have had 7. Kobe. His biggest regret.
You think my kids are gonna make some great memories here? Yes. Look at that play set.
That's true too. No, and other things happen too. Like, yeah, his gambling, like seriously, his gambling really fucked up his NBA career, no doubt about that. And if he could have got control of that, he would have. There would be no chance that LeBron James would like. The thing is that they go. All LeBron fans, they go, we'll do like LeBron's stats, like they're better than Jordan's and Kobe's. And I go, yeah, but like Jordan's and Kobe's ring stats are better than LeBron's stats.
Okay, people, that's a reset.
Sean, like, tell me what's wrong. What is like? Those are the stats of the rings, right? Like the Kobe and Jordan have more stats.
Get up to 50% off our best phones, like the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the Google Pixel 2, because Unlimited is only as good as the network it's on.
So like that's the stats, right? You guys were just talking about stats, right? That right? So and then they go, well, and they're like they turn into
the official card of the NBA.
Florida. I think Carl-Anthony Towns will win MVP next year. He has all the tools to succeed: three-point shot, foul shot, jump shot, everything you want as a center. He's amazing, and he's going to drop at least 40 points.
Oh. And of course, Dirk Nowitzki and Tim Duncan, and but guess what? Guess who Kobe beat? Oh, and Boston, But guess who Kobe beat? Every single one of them. Boston, Dirk, Dwight, Tim Duncan. Kobe beat every single one of them. All of them that LeBron couldn't beat. Every single year of his career to get to the finals.
How many times is Vincent going to be the best player on his own team?
Well, you can say the same thing about Carl-Anthony Towns.
Carl-Anthony Towns still, but I think for them to become a better team, he's going to have to step up. I think right now to that next level, and I think
he's like, yes, we're gonna win this, dude.
You can't skip those steps as an individual and as a player. But I do think Embiid
and everyone's like, wait a minute, what? Like he's better than Reggie Miller? Like, no way. Like that's when I chose. I'm not kidding. Reggie Miller and Kobe were both my favorite players, and I was rooting for them both. And it was 2001 or 2000, and I was that's when I started watching basketball. You heard it. That's when I started watching. The Reggie Miller and Kobe were my favorite players, and I was rooting for. I'm like, wow. I'm like, they're guarding each other. I'm like, at the same time, this is amazing. And then fucking Shaq was out. I'm like. It's just, and then Kobe all of a sudden just took over and made everything. And it's like he's like, he's better than, obviously, no offense, he's better than Reggie Miller. It's like, holy shit, like.
Getting him the touches that he needs. He shows he can put up 56 against the Hawks. Like, he can put up 25 and 50.
Yeah, but it's just like. But I mean, Reggie Miller is a better shooter than Kobe, so like there's still things that Reggie Miller is better than Kobe. So
I feel like if I get a good stretch, I might be able to get 16 again. It's so bad. You don't think so?
No.
Okay, just check.
No, dude, Reggie Miller is a better three-point shooter, a better, yeah. That's about it. Yeah, definitely. Well, that's what made him. That's what made him his mid-range and his banking and his fundamentals and his footwork.
Be that best two-way player, I think he can be. And I feel like Cat, I think, has 3 fouls right now, so he can minimum and like
stealing them.
Like
stealing them. Somebody listening said some call it Bird's corner. I call it Reggie's corner.
I'm partying myself out every time I talk about it.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, Meredith, this is Grant here.
Yeah, the hick from French Wick.
What are your thoughts on Tibbs?
So I'm watching the game. It's 58 to 55, dude. By the way, Sean, we haven't had clearly our best player is Ingram, right? But our two next best players are Randall, obviously in Ball, right? And we got Kuzma after that. That's the next tier, and then obviously Caldwell Pope is somewhere in the mix of all that. But like, yeah, but he's gone now. So Brooke Lopez is on there. So like our team's good. But the thing is, Sean, is that Ball and Ingram aren't playing, and we're beating San Antonio and we're beating Minnesota Timberwolves. You understand? So like we're beating all these upper Western Conference teams, and we don't have two of our best players. Do you know how that makes me feel?
For sure,
sick.
100%. We were in the 3 seed at one point. We had Pat, Jimmy, Wiggins, Jamal, Belly can score. I just feel like we have way too much talent on this team to be like on the verge of missing the playoffs.
So Meredith, I'm just curious, how did you feel about the team before Jimmy Butler went down? They were 36 and 25. I think they might have been a 3rd or 4th seed. How were you feeling about the team and Coach Tibbs then, in terms of where the team and just how it all was working together?
I mean, there's an argument for they were playing better basketball at the beginning when he was out with the injury, but I just feel like Jimmy is such an energy guy, and he's kind of the heart and soul of the team, and they kind of look lost out there without him. They don't look like they're having fun. There's not a lot of conflict in the team, so I just feel like Jimmy kind of hoping that
Quiet and DeMar or PG. Clock.
All right, Meredith, we'll check back in with you. Good luck here.
Oh, yeah. Predicting it, dude. No one ever thought of it until now. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Here first, dude. They should have been. They should have been together in the first place, like you said, Eric. Remember, it was a long, faded time ago. Could you fill me in on the origins? Because I do remember this, but you, of course, you know more. It's because it's to do with college. There it is. College.
Just took this group and another year of age.
Oh, you could have had him. Yep.
Another step.
Yeah.
I would maybe I see for a second, but Randall is back. He continues to grow. Is that 4-4, if you will, get an 8 spot?
This is quite the story that I have developing right now. I could be breaking news right here. Kawhi MPG joining the Lakers in the offseason to complete the championship team in 1 year. Going to the finals and going, y'all, taking it, y'all, guaranteed. Let's go, dude. I will move. I will go to their ship for a month, complete that. I will complete my off season, but just like the Lakers will complete their off season, and then I will move back, and I will join the championship season.
All right, we bring in Jamie Boy, who's a huge Laker fan. What's going on, Jamie Boy?
Dude, you remember what I got, dude. They're gonna win 3 years in a row. I predicted it. They won 2 years in a row, and they went to the fucking. They almost won it 3 years in a row.
I would.
They were like.
Especially the second half of the year.
God damn it.
He's really shown that he could be a problem. He plays smarter now.
God, man. What a sick, despicable feeling.
I would like to see him back next year. If we get a good deal from him, depends what happens.
Unbelievable, bro. It makes me sick.
Hey, Jamie Boy, I got a question for you. We were just asked the last segment.
It's funny because people are like listening. They're like Randall the Beast. I'm a low-key Butler fan, Karan Butler fan. When he was in Chicago, my friend Anthony played pro ball for the T-Wolves. Side note, you mean like Anthony Tolliver? Is that who you're talking about? Because because Anthony Tolliver was a T-Wolf and he's a fucking legend. So if that's who you're talking about. Yo, power and math. If you're talking about Anthony Tolliver, your friend, my friend, he said yes. It's Anthony Tolliver. We have a friend of Anthony Tolliver listening right now. That's fucking legendary.
We'll get back with more of the fans.
Dude, Anthony Tolliver is a low-key legend. He said, yeah, they went from the same high school together. You know them. That's, dude, Anthony Tolliver. You don't fuck around, dude. Like, he's physical. He'll hit a three. It's like you want to try to come up on him and play defense because he can hit three. Guess what? He can blow by and fucking dunk on your bitch ass too. Dude, yeah, like I would score 0 points on a game of. Well, I mean, I might score 1 or 2 in a game to 21. But like, yeah, he would probably score like 21-0. But like, I might score a point or 2 if he misses. That's it.
We know it's not the most exciting place in the world.
That's so funny. Kickapoo. I'm like, yeah, you mean Anthony Tolliver? Like, I immediately know what Timberwolf he's talking about. That's so amazing. He's like, yes. Yeah, they went to Kickapoo High School.
Get your hands on the new toasted, cheesy sourdough kick or the breakfast sourdough sandwiches, only at Burger King.
Yeah, that sounds made up. Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's totally fucked up. I look at the history of the Lakers and like, yeah, it's pretty weird. Like, you ever look into the deep history of the Quakers? It gets really Freemasonic and really racistly weird. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what the Orchard Park Quakers are. I went to the school, and so did you. You stupid asshole. It was horrible. My mom told me the other day, which I forgot about. She said she goes, Dan, you were literally like, you were trying to not graduate. Like, she was telling me like, you were because I heard recently that one of my cousins like stopped going to school, and like she's like a straight A student like for her whole entire life, and then like in her senior year she like was skipping class, and I'm like, well, I'm not like her. I never skipped class, and I said that, and she's like, yeah, you're right. You never skip class. She goes, but you did try to quit school in your senior year. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you just like refused to go, and you said you didn't want to graduate, and you didn't care if you graduated. And I just started laughing because she told me this today, and it was just funny listening to like yeah, but like I'm like, yeah, but I like see, I never like skipped school because I didn't. I know like you did, but like I didn't. Like the only time I skipped school was when I faked sickness because I didn't.
So what do you think?
I think the defense falls on.
Okay, well then we're pretty much equals then. But like, so but no, but like, my cousin is a girl, and she's just, but like it's just weird how like it was just funny how my mom said like I literally purposely was trying to not graduate. Like she said that she said purposely that I was trying to quit school. Like she used those words.
If Jimmy Butler is around, and is that a failed season? I think that built-in excuse of having 20-plus games away from Jimmy Butler is fine to me. But yeah, the defense falls to the players, and Carlton has to get better.
The defense falls to the players, and I also think it does.
Dude, I hate these fucking gray Timberwolves jerseys, dude. They're so fucking lame, bro.
When Thibodeau finally got to the Bulls, they had established guys who were ready to play defense.
Like, I love the color gray. Love the color gray, but a full entire suit of gray is just too much. You gotta have some like white or black or like some color. Just all gray. It's just too much.
And clearly you need that. When you're in a Thibodeau system, maybe his system is a little bit out of date. Maybe it's been figured out a little bit.
It's just so bland, dude. Like, Lakers have those amazing high school bright neon blues with the, and then they have the Hollywood Knights, the black.
He's making the calls of who's playing, and he's making the calls of who's even on the thread.
But look at this third quarter. They're coming back, baby.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got the white, we got the purple, we got the blue. Dude, we got everything, bro. And when I'm seeing this pathetic fucking team with their gray jerseys, it makes me sick.
Francis, earlier in the night, he tweeted in, Francis Fonseca, and he wrote, "We're watching two good young teams here, and we are here in the Wolves and the Lakers."
You ever fucking do a podcast with that one sports fucking dude that you were friends with?
With Carl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins and even Jimmy Butler, or is it the very young Lakers with a couple rookies?
Oh,
Kyle Kuzma, you got Ingram there still, Julius Randle.
It's like, it's not that hard to get together and fucking talk sports for a fucking hour if he actually wants to do it, stupid asshole.
Probably the two best players, even greatest for all of the Jimmy Butler and Carl Anthony.
Oh, dude, it's like, what, does he not like smoke or not drink or something?
Because the Wolves sort of have their roster.
Exactly. Call it, dude. I just fucking know, dude.
Him and Giannis are the two best.
Dude, that's how it is. Because like, he would probably want to be straight, and I mean, no offense, but like, dude, no offense, but apparently I'm a trailer park boy, and I want to smoke and drink and say fuck. And like, it's like if you take offense to me smoking, drinking, and saying fuck, then like I don't care, and I don't want to be around you. That's all. Dude, I watched the entire season. I already finished it, bro.
Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins.
Did you finish it?
Most of the damage from 2-point range, whereas the Lakers
Dude,
are, a quicker team, a little bit more.
I cried in episode 9.
Just the kind of basketball that we see in the NBA right now. Luke Walton seems to be.
I'm getting choked up thinking about it.
You never know what they're going to be able to do.
When they finally made peace.
Maybe this is the year they finally do it. So it's a nice piece to add to their core, which is solid.
Yeah. And do you think this has been a successful season for the Lakers?
They finally made peace.
Yeah.
Took 12 seasons, and they were about to go to a new era and work together. Remember we talked about it? Remember we talked about how they would fucking finally work together? We talked about that.
I think this is great experience for them.
Yep.
Everyone always.
That's exactly what should have happened. They've been working against each other for 11, 12 seasons. And then I was talking about that in like season 9. I'm like, dude, they have to like get together and work together, and that's what they were going towards, and now he was taken from us. I'm not kidding around, man. Like, it feels like I lost another brother. Greatest fake drunk of all time. How is it possible? Did you see at the end of episode 10? No, the end of episode 10 was a final Jim Leahy tribute.
For years I told everyone my pragmatic vegetable bed was great until I got the new pragmatic legacy. It has an adjustable pillow feet.
Dude.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna want one too when you see how little they cost.
If you ever had a bad night's
It's
sleep,
beyond
call and
surreal.
price the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has so much more than other adjustables.
Let's just say he literally said, when you're dead, you're dead.
Bedside-powered gloves, underbed nightlights,
But if you
and more.
contributed
Available
something,
in all mattress types
you're not
with
as
optional
dead
heating,
as you
super
thought you
massage,
were.
for as much as half the price of Tempur-Pedic, sleep cover, and other adjustables. Enjoy temporary relief of low back pain, nighttime heartburn, mild arthritis.
And he was still in character.
Down your head, neck, and shoulders. See for yourself with our 30-day in-home trial. So call and price one today for less, up to 50% less.
You get so much more, and it still costs less. You gotta see how little they cost.
I shared the
1-800-478-3891.
tribute video.
1-800-478-3891. Call
He's like,
1-800-478-3891.
where's your savior? Where's not even a cloud? you know what?
Everything that goes on tonight. Let us know on NBA TV.
Yeah.
You can let us know what you want to see us do.
Yeah, I literally cried twice today watching Jim Leahy stuff.
Breakdown demos. We can take your tweets. We can take your phone calls. Whatever you want to get to. You want us to break down the playoff race. You are in control. Tweet us what you would like to see us do here on Fans Only to prove that you're in control. We'll go ahead and take your suggestions and do along the way here at NBA TV. That's how we roll. Hopefully they won't ask you to do anything crazy.
Yeah, hopefully they don't have to do anything wild. You know, we'll do anything within reason. Within reason. Yeah, within reason.
Right. Like if you want to have Grant talk about his career, he's going to the Hall of Fame, we can do that. You want to have Brendan talk about his career?
No one wants to hear about that. Oh man. They do not want to hear about that at all.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right, Wolves, Lakers. Alex Kuzma out for the game with an ankle sprain.
Ooh. Yeah,
and you got to be careful with that now. 3 games to go.
Down the last 4 to 5 games of the season, Grant, you know just like I know, the most important thing is health. You want to make sure you get out of those games healthy. There's nothing worse than taking a serious injury into the offseason.
We got a fan message that comes in about Lonzo Ball. Let's take a look.
This is James from Seattle, Washington. I just want to say that my boy Lonzo Ball is on an average minimum 30, 10, and 10 next year. That's right. Another triple-double on his way to an MVP, on his way to leading the Lakers to another championship. That's right. Lonzo Ball will get it right now. Have a nice day.
Is this LeVar? Is that LeVar? Got a little accent from Lithuania. Did LeVar call in?
Did he say he's going to average 30, 10, and 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe in the NBA 2K league.
Hey, there is one of those now.
There really is. I mean, of course, our caller took it to another level, 30, 10, and 10, but I think we're going to see significant growth from Lonzo Ball year 1 to year 2. I think he's going to become a better basketball player. He showed more confidence as the season went along. I think you're going to see his averages really grow. Not 30, 10, and 10, but I can see 15 and 9. Yeah, I can see that as well. I thought so much expectation, so much hype to start the season. And then he had that little break in his first. And obviously got himself physically ready. But when he came back from that, I thought he really kind of found his rhythm. He got comfortable. Maybe sitting out sometimes, you see things that you don't necessarily see when you're playing. And so he's got a lot of upside, a lot of potential. Just the expectations was just off the charts. He's a good young player. He's got a bright future.
All right, we in our now future bring in 3D. 3D, what's the atmosphere like here as the Lakers play down the stretch now, down to 12?
Well, things are getting a little more quiet now. Like you said, Casey, T-Wolves have found their groove here. The defense has kicked in. Jeff Teague's done a heck of a job here in the third quarter, kind of getting the Wolves into their transition game. The Lakers defense now looks a little tired. We talked about Kuzma with the ankle, so
Lakers are getting shit on by fucking
energy, so you give Tibbs
almost 10 points. Fuck.
And you see Ty Gibbs check out the game. The question is now for his last minute. Do the Wolves continue to extend this lead, or do the Lakers chop it down a little bit and get ready for the fourth quarter?
All right, well, look, the fans, the Celebrity Row, we saw Jack looks like he's having a good time. Are the celebs still in the building, or maybe they checked out for the season?
Well, when you used that Jack Nicholson reference earlier, I was going over to try to get a little fans-only love for Sideline 3D. He said, not tonight, 3D, not tonight.
90 practice, 300 yards. And, by the way,
There you go. That's pretty good.
We did have, we asked for fans to give us 3D what they want us to do. This is a real tweet.
Okay.
It was to me, not NBA TV, but it is a real tweet. It's from Devin, who says, "Hey, Casey, I would actually love to hear about Brendan's career. Hashtag NBA TV.
Wow.
Hashtag fans only."
Let's go. 10 points. Let's go. Oh boy.
Parrot 30. Brendan, tell me about your career. We have about 15 seconds.
We have about 15 seconds. Well, you know.
Come on, let's go. Let's go, boys.
I was a defensive-minded.
Land, power, and math is here with me. That's all I need is power and math and some land.
Yeah, which is a big deal. Yeah, I made in the league. I wasn't a scorer like Brink. I made my bones rebounding, blocking shots, guarding other.
Oh shit! Josh Hart just made a 3-pointer. 7-point game, son.
But for the most part, I was a role player. I knew my role.
Oh, dude, we're totally back in this shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to the Hall.
Going into the fourth?
You got a ring, man. That's all. I do have a ring. That's all. What do you mean? LeBron has hair? No, he has some. No.
Every time you want the weekend to start on Thursday, a Corona gets its line. Every time you want a New York minute to slow down. Every time you don't want a night 10. Every time all you want is this. And every time you can't think of a single thing you need, the Corona gets its line.
Taco Bell's new $5 cravings deal has all of Taylor's favorites, like the beefy 5-layer burrito, cinnamon twist, crunchy taco, cheesy gordita crunch, and a medium drink. It also has Brad's favorites, the guy who bought it. Taco Bell's new $5 cravings deal. Gatorade G2, half the sugar with all the electrolytes. Made to help you handle the heat and bring the fire. You were made for this, and Gatorade is made to fuel. I'm Alex Trebek. If you're age 50 to 85, please listen carefully. The lock I want to talk to you about isn't the one on your door. It's a rate lock for your life insurance that guarantees your rate can never go up at any time for any reason. Many policies don't have one, but you can get a lifetime rate lock through the Colonial Penn program. This plan was designed for people on a fixed income with coverage options for just $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. Your rate is locked in for life, and coverage can never be canceled. Your acceptance is guaranteed. You cannot be turned down because of your health. Call for your information kit and gift. Both are free with no obligation. Call 1-800-394-0146. That's 1-800-394-0146. Call now.
All right, fans only continues. Did Tom Thibodeau make the correct adjustment? 61% say yes. Very vague. Did he make the correct adjustment?
Listen, man, Minnesota's up 7 right now, and they were down at the beginning of the third. So I guess he did make some good adjustments.
We did get more tweets, so I want to get to that because I do. I like the questions. Here we go. Grant Brendan, how about a breakdown? This from Herb Jackson. Breakdown of the Spurs' chances in the playoffs without Kawhi.
I can break that down fairly quickly. Without Kawhi Leonard, the Spurs
God damn it.
They can win maybe a round, but the Spurs will not make it out of the Western Conference. I think they can win the first round, but in that second round,
complete and utter bullshit. Wow. No, it's not a 2-possession game. The T-Wolves hit a 3-pointer, and then Luke Walton got himself a technical foul. So now it's an 11-point game.
But to get a team like Houston and Golden State, it's going to be very hard for the Spurs to slow them down completely in a 7-game series.
Let me give you first-round matchups, G. Hill. Here we go. So, Spurs in the 5. They're set up to play Utah. Is that a series they can win?
They can win that. They can win that series. That's a series that I think that they could win. I like Utah. I like how they played as of late. They're playing with great confidence and big surprises this year, particularly sort of some of the changes that made in the offseason. They could lose it, but I'll give them that. But after that series, where the standings are, and they would play against Houston the second round, I mean, I don't think they have a chance against Houston with the way this team is. Look, they've done a great job sort of staying in the picture, staying relevant. Aldridge has done fantastic. They have surprised us. They've been up and down. But Kawhi Leonard is that difference maker. He's that guy who Aldridge could compliment. And now you're saying if you had that complete body of work over the course of the season, it might be a third team. Not really ready to put him up there with Golden State and Houston, but without Kawhi, no chance.
Ian Stone says Brendan playing with Karan, Arenas, Jameson, etc. Who is the best player you ever played with? Obviously, played with LeBron. I'll take all of them.
Well, I mean, the obvious answer, if you're not going to say LeBron, is Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
Like I said, we on that fabulous one with Dirk. Dirk, one of the greatest European players of all time. 7-foot stretch four, had the one-leg jumper. And so he was just an incredible basketball player. And right behind Dirk would be G.A. Gilbert. I mean, Gilbert could really score the basketball. He was actually the 40 times. He was a shoot first scoring point guard when that wasn't really popular. Can you imagine Gilbert Arenas in this era, how popular he was? He had like a great, he had a 3-4 year run where he was really on fire.
You're going to love this. This is from Bearded Bum 48. Gino, read what he just tweeted, NBA TV.
I'd like to hear about the other guy's career. Who are you? Talk about you. Yeah.
Again, it's fine.
Something Ernie Johnson's cousin, man.
No, David Stern. I got up on stage to interview Jerry Colangelo in a thing that we had to do at All-Star 2 years ago. He had no idea who the hell I was. I sat with him and Will Street for 2 hours. We had this great function. We had a lunch. We finally waited till the end. And he said, tell your uncle I said hello. I said, what? He said, tell your uncle I said hello. I said, what are you talking about? He said, David. I said, David's not my uncle. He said, my assistant says it is. And his assistant comes over. Why did you tell him? In Wikipedia, which I don't control, somebody put in there that I'm David Stern's nephew.
David Stern made a lot of money, man. Hey, man, you gotta roll with that, man.
I'm having to explain to Jerry Colangelo. I'm not related to David Stern.
David Stern made a lot of money, man. You might want to roll with that ass for a loan. You gotta roll with that.
I mean, yeah. I work at the NBA. I'm not related to David. I work at Sirius XM. I'm not related to Howard.
All right.
That's where I'm at. That's my career. Thanks, Bearded Bum, for making me feel terrible about myself.
Who was that?
89 items. 89-75. Wolves on top by 14 under 10 to go. Continue to get your questions in. We'll get you in before. Had the Eurostep ever been done before? I can't remember who asked. What do you think of the Eurostep? Is it too used? I saw that tweet come up.
What do you mean it's too used?
Is it I don't want to say it's overblown. Is it not as cool anymore because everybody's kind of going to it?
It's a weapon.
It's just the thing.
It's so different than a crossover or a jab step. I mean, it's a weapon now that people have incorporated into their games. It wasn't something we saw 20 years ago when I first came in the league, or it was longer than that, I guess. 20 plus years ago, but it's a move now. Ginobili may be responsible. I don't know who that player is, but players now, the young kids have grown up doing that, incorporating it into their game. And so is it overused? Is the three-point shot overused? Is the crossover dribble overused? No, I think it's a part of the game, and people use that as a weapon to get to the basket.
Zubac goes to the line, down 16. Minnesota up 16 now against the Lakers in the Butler return. Emmanuel Mudiay diagnosed with a concussion. He will not play Saturday against Milwaukee. That over on the left. Josh Hart. How about late first-round pick Jordan Bell and what he has done in Golden State? Josh Hart, a nice pickup for the Brendan for the Lakers. Done a nice job.
Yeah, I mean, listen, a lot of times we focus on the top of the draft. We focus on those top 4 to 5 guys or the guys just in the lottery. But you can get a lot of good players that are picked late. A guy that jumped out at me, Tony Parker was one of the last picks in the first round. We all know what Tony Parker has done. So when you have astute GMs and great scouts that work in some of these organizations, these franchises that go to these games and really watch what people can do, you can find a lot of gems later on in the first round. You don't have to be the number 1 pick in the draft to be a franchise player or a very important player for a ball club. Josh Hart, also Kuzma for the Lakers.
the Lakers was really striking gold with the in the first round.
You know, we watched Towns inside there with a nice move, and obviously it's the inside-outside game. Brendan, when you sit there as a big and break down the bigs of this game, 4s or 5s, are you looking at footwork in the paint? I mean, you know, there aren't really back-to-the-basket guys anymore. So, I mean, what are you looking at in terms of their ability to get inside?
When I look at today's elite big man, I look at the versatility. Most of the really elite big men, we talk about Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, they do a little bit of everything. They can score it inside, they can rebound, they can stretch you out to the three-point line, they can put it on the floor. They have the Euro step involved in their game as well. So they're basically like big guards, but they're 17 and 6'11". They can post up as well. So the evolution of the big men has come a long way. I know a couple years ago they said big men are dead, but big men have adapted. They saw where the game was going, and now you see stretch 5. And guys are stepping out, and they're being able to do a lot of different things. The big men have totally taken this game somewhere.
You think it's a fucking coincidence?
There's Towns inside again. Nice defense.
It's like, you really think it's a coincidence that the West is so much stronger than the East?
Is there a need for a 5? If they were to bring a LeBron over.
Like, really?
The one question that I've had about LeBron.
Like, do you really think it's a coincidence that the West is so much stronger than the East in the NBA, and it has been for 20 years, 30 years?
You got Ingram, who's there, who's already a what?
That it's subliminal programming, telling everyone that the West, aka America, is stronger than the East, aka brown people. Stupid fucking idiots.
What I would be worried about is the fit with Lonzo Ball and LeBron James.
That's what you don't get. You think that I watch basketball and I don't understand that, and yet you don't understand what I understand. You fucking stupid pieces of shit.
So they wouldn't be able to play off each other that well. So that would be the biggest question. If LeBron James did go to LA and Paul George did go with him, what would that mean for Lonzo Ball? I think you can make Brandon Ingram fit. You can make him fit somehow, some way. They can just switch a lot of screen and roll and do a lot of different things. Maybe Kuzma has to come off the bench, but I think they can make the rest of it fit.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, if you take Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, Paul George, LeBron James, that's versatility. That's switching on defense. That gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of how you can play. I think back to, as I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking of like Golden State.
Sure.
That small lineup 2 years ago. Yep. And the potential that's there, particularly.
What do you mean, sadly?
Now you might.
Darren Fuchs, you're saying I don't care for any sport of any kind. I mean, dude, I mean.
And I don't know if Lonzo Ball, like both of them need the ball, and both of them are decision makers. If you're going to play with LeBron James as a guard,
you know, like sports really doesn't matter. But if you play the sport, and you do it to get yourself into shape, well, then it does matter. Because like I weighed almost 210 pounds when I came back to Buffalo about 3 months ago, and now I'm almost down to 190. So I've lost almost 20 pounds in 3 months. So that's pretty good, and that's due to basketball. So I've been playing basketball nonstop for about 2.5 months, 2 months, and I've lost about 20 pounds. The Lakers are down 15 points with 7 minutes left.
Seven ingredients. Wonder what they are.
Corrosion inhibitor.
Solvent.
Demulsifier.
Fuel detergent number 1.
Fuel detergent number 2.
Anti-adhesion compound. And marker molecules.
Get better gas mileage with Synergy. Exxon and Mobil. Energy lives here. Every time you want the weekend to start on Thursday, a Corona gets its line. Every time you want a New York minute to slow down. Every time you don't want a night to end. Every time all you want is this. And every time you can't think of a single thing you need, the Corona gets its line. We ask people to touch the case.
What? Say it again?
Oh, wow. I'm a fan of the King sourdough buns.
Get your hands on the new toasted, cheesy sourdough King or the breakfast sourdough sandwiches only at Burger King.
To enjoy Jack Daniels honey, you don't have to deal with it.
You don't have to know we've been doing this for over 150 years.
You don't have to visit much per year. Or know the real story behind our answer.
And you don't need to know that he's real honey from real bees.
Like I said, you don't have to be a witchy chicken. You just need a friendly introduction.
Thank you so much.
So where to go?
Yes.
Yes. What does that mean for purchasing?
Purchase. Let's do this.
Got it. What's the price? Easy. Yeah. That's an interest. We can get stuff. What's that mean for shipping? Ship the goods. Here we go. Got the green light. Here we go.
Start saying yes to your company's best ideas. We're going to hit our launch date. Thank you. We have all types of businesses with money, tools, and
Where
know-how to
is
get
you
business
see?
done. American Express focus.
All right, fans only rolls on. Who is the MVP of the game? Lopez, Butler, Randall, or D? Jimmy Buckets in his return. D-Wolves looking to close this thing out. Got a big lead. We go over to the starters and more.
Wolves up 96-81. That game turned in a hurry. They always tell you it's a game of runs. Turns out it's true. Wolves in a must-win situation here, trying to get into the playoffs. So if they pick up this win, they hold on here with the final 7 minutes to go. They'll move into a tie in the win column with 4 teams. You have the Pelicans winning tonight. You've still got the Thunder there, and you've still got the Nuggets
God,
in the mix.
you are an ugly
and Spurs
motherfucker.
are there. You got the Jazz 1 win up. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. So this could be the
It's
last.
crazy how
last
ugly you
time
are.
of this season that we'll be talking about the Lakers. And I'm curious from you guys and everyone joining us live and jumping in on Twitter, #FansOnly, #the starters. Are these the last couple of Julius Randle games we're going to see here in a Lakers uniform?
I think they re-signed him.
You think they re-signed him?
Yeah, it's not going to happen July 1st, I don't think. I think they're going to try and do some other stuff first, but you only have $34 million guaranteed. That's a really, really low number for next year because it's Luol Deng, a monster number that they may stretch at some point, and then just a bunch of rookies. So I think they do some other work and then get Randall in.
Well, we got to go back to Staples for a second because I'm getting told that 3D is with not only a fan, but a Hall of Famer.
Oh, wow.
Just got a statue tonight outside of the Staples Center. Elgin Baylor, 3D. You got a legend beside you.
Yes, I do, guys. Thank you. I'm here with the Hall of Famer, Elgin Baylor. Elgin, you've been around this organization for a long time and represent greatness. How does it make you feel to finally get that statue sitting outside the papers?
Well, it's a great honor, talking about it. And I just love the fact that I would say that, recognize, what not only me, the other players and the abstracts that contribute to the game of basketball. And it's, great honor. I'm happy that, they did it.
And we were just talking, we have a book coming out. Hang Time, The Life of Basketball in Elgin Baylor. How much fun was it putting this book together? How much fun was it putting this book together, telling your life story?
Great fun because, talking to different people, go back a long ways, players I played against, played with, and it was fun, trying to put it together. I enjoyed doing it.
And when you watch this young team here, you see Randall, Ingram. I know Ball's hurt, but it's exciting to see this young team still competing on the 2 games left of the season.
Well, it's always great that because, think about it, you appreciate players like that, regardless of the circumstance, they give their best, performance, do their best, they give their best effort. And it's, good to see that, players, with that attitude.
And when you look at the NBA as a whole, with the Kevin Durant, the Steph Currys, and guys like that, it's still fun to come here apart and watch it.
No, it's great because I think there's so many young, talented players. It's interesting to see watch, the players play, The thing about it is totally different game than what I played. But it's more, in this game, I think the guys are more athletic, than what I played. The guys were good players, but today they're very, athletic. It's fun to watch them play.
Well, I appreciate you spending a little time with me, and good luck with your book. And I appreciate it's my copy, right? That's my copy. Appreciate it. All right, guys, the Hall of Famer himself, Elgin Baylor. back to the starters.
Yeah, it was awesome to see Elton Baylor get the statue outside the Staples Center tonight. Well deserved. Some 41 years after he went into the Hall of Fame. The guy's a legend. That's an old school Laker great. Talk about the young, promising Lakers. We got a couple, as we mentioned. Between Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma, who's got the more promising future, if you have to pick one? You think that's a tough question? I think some people automatically would go, Kyle might be a bigger scorer this year, scoring 60 per game, but Lonzo, in the flashes we saw, the overall impact of the I mean, I'm a believer. There's no doubt about it. The scoring was a problem early in the season. You know, he wasn't comfortable with his shot. He found a little bit as the season went on, but I mean, still he wasn't a lights-out scorer. Like, Kuzma is coming in and ready to score right away. But everything else that Lonzo does, I think, is super important. People don't give him a ton of credit for being one of the better defensive point guards in the league already as a rookie, and that's a hugely important position on the defensive end. And then obviously he's a creator. He gets the ball moving, gets the ball up the court really fast. I think he's going to be a really, really good point guard in the future. I mean, Kuzma's good too, but I don't know if there's quite the ceiling. But Lonzo has, if he ever gets super comfortable with his jump. Does this come into actually where the guys were drafted, with Lonzo going number 2, Kuzma looking like a steal at number 27? Sure. If you flipped it, would you be doing the same exact opposite? You know what I mean? So you're probably right. Expectations of where you were drafted come into play, or not at all?
A little bit, sure, but I think overall, as you mentioned, Lonzo Ball probably has the bigger package, whether he's drafted at 25 or 2. Right. I think when you look at his splits, the way he improved in only his first season, for the first half of the season, the second half of the season, the way he shot the ball, it's a great sign going forward. So Kuzma, right now, he lets that shot fly, and he can pop 20. But Lonzo Ball, not only defensively, not only setting people up, but also the rebounding and getting on the break and moving. And if Walter wants to play a fast game, Lonzo can do that. Lonzo can do a lot of things.
So Lonzo might have the better career, but do you agree that Kyle Kuzma had the better rookie season? I mean, Kyle Kuzma is going to finish, what, 3rd or 4th in most Rookie of the Year ballots? Ben Simmons seems to be running away with it. Donovan Mitchell is going to likely be runner-up. And then what? Tatum? Yeah. Kyle Kuzma?
Tatum and Kuzma are definitely in the mix, and I think that both of these players are guys that the Lakers are going to want to keep around, obviously, for a really long time, because they're both guys who are going to be very valuable in the kind of NBA we're seeing now. You see a ton of switching from players, and Kuzma can get down low and post up a guard that takes him on a switch and shoot his running righty skyhook, which is something you don't see from a guy that's 22 years old, right? I think that both of Lonzo and Kuzma, despite both having great names for years and years, they're both going to be fun to watch because they can both score at an NBA level. I think the Lakers did a great job with that.
Paul George, the idea of him coming to the Lakers. And he was asked today about it, and once again said, hey, look, it doesn't matter how deep the Thunder go into the playoffs or a championship or bust. I'm not
Paul George is saying all the right things.
Do you buy any of it? Do you buy any of it? Because I've all season long, 100% on the Paul George, no matter what happens, is going to the Lakers. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy anything now. I mean, what's the point of buying into his words now? I don't think he really totally decided.
You don't think he knows?
I don't think he's totally decided. I think he's going to wait until...
Until what? If they don't win the championship, and they maybe don't make the playoffs even it's come to this. I mean, that was the one selling point that the Thunder had over maybe a team like the Lakers. Hey, we're good. We're pairing with Russ. We got Melo coming in. We're going to win a bunch of games. If that doesn't happen, what is there?
Yeah, if that doesn't happen. I mean, it's easy to say it now, for sure, when they're struggling. Right. But when things were going well, no one was declaring it. Listen, we have to wait for the postseason. I think that's part of it. But yeah, the way things look, if they finish 8th and they get spanked by the Rockets, like they would if they get finish 8th, I would like to see him in a perfect spot with these Los Angeles
with these young Lakers. Yeah, you think you can plug them in. Let's hear from you guys. Jump on Twitter, hashtag fans only, hashtag the starters. You think Paul George ultimately goes to LA? A little more action here between the Wolves and the Lakers. Many look like they're picking up the must win, but we'll be back.
By experience, every successful racer needs to two seats. Amazing reflexes. A great team.
I'm just chilling here.
With the nation. And oh yes. This.
I'll watch the end of the game just out of respect for the game.
So you took Little Caesar's extra most bestest pizza that has the most cheese and pepperoni.
Yeah, like I said, I'll watch the end of the game just to watch the rest of the end of the game out of respect for the game. Cause where's the savior? Not here now. Not in the not in the crowd. Exactly. Land, power, and math. You know, like I've watched almost every single game of the season, and I don't do that with any other sport but basketball because I play basketball and I make money off of basketball. Whether I'm playing people one-on-one, and if they want to get crazy and put money on it, I'll put $100 in a one-on-one game. I'll put $1,000 on a one-on-one game. Okay?
All right, the fan battle is on. We've been talking about the fan battle, the trivia battle. All right. Basically, are we saying that who's the smarter fan base? Is that
basically who knows the most trivia between Minnesota fans and Laker fans?
52% Laker. How would you do with basketball trivia? Are you guys students of the game from like a statistical level? I know you watch a lot of basketball, but I mean, are you good with trivia, Brendan?
I think I'll do well because I always I love.
Can we test that?
Yeah, we can.
Can we get some trivia questions?
You can go from because I watch a little battle here.
Oh, you want a battle?
A little trivia battle.
Okay.
I used to look up numbers all the time.
Trivia.
ACC trivia. Good on that. Doesn't matter. I'm actually really good at basketball trivia. I'm good at basketball trivia. I don't know about numbers though. That's the thing that I'm.
But like, how about like when, like who won this or when?
Yeah. Oh, no
question. You're good at that.
I'd be pretty good.
Who has more national championships?
Carolina does that. Oh, I do. Oh, you know, so
yeah,
no. We know you have. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a clarification. I didn't understand the question.
He went to Final Four.
No, I didn't win any though.
No, I know.
I went to two, but we didn't win any. I know you won all the ones you went to. No, we lost.
No, lost one.
We lost the third one. Huh.
The third one.
Good.
That's how I put that in. Now we lost the third one, though.
But I never got a ring. You got a ring, so you know what? World championship. That might trump college.
I agree, and I've said this before, but in NBA 2K, he is one of the all-time Mavericks.
Okay.
Minnesota up by 19 on the floor. Travis Ware, who is one of the late picks. Thomas Bryant. These were guys who were starting in college last year. Zubac getting some playing time. For bad teams, and you guys both played some good ones, some not so good ones. Brendan, how valuable for the younger players, like a Travis Ware, for example, are these minutes?
These minutes are key. When you're a young player in the NBA, and every time you go out there on the court, you're putting film out there. Somebody's seeing you. You might not be on that same team next year, but if you go out there and put some positive clips together, that might get you invited to somebody's summer league or get you invited to somebody's camp, and it might lead to you being in a better situation. And then come down the stretch of the season, guys like Ware, Thomas Bryant, they're going to get some of these minutes. These last couple games where they're trying to rest certain guys, they're going to get some of these minutes, and it's important and imperative that they take advantage of it.
Jeff Mayberger gets it on Twitter at Jeff2EZ. Brendan, I thought you were Antoine Jameson.
You know what? We look nothing alike, but I get called Antoine Jameson all the time. I'm in the airport and like, Antoine. And I'm like, yeah, we don't look alike, but felt like me with Smitty. No, you and Smitty do look alike. No,
I don't think you look alike. No, I don't.
You look like a little bit younger version of Smitty. Okay. I feel like Al Horford and I favor each other. I can see it slightly, even though Al doesn't necessarily work there anymore. But I think Al Horford maybe. And sometimes I get Reggie Miller. I don't get nothing like that. No,
this is Zach gets in. He says, Andrew Wiggins, does he need to go somewhere else? Can I change the question a little bit to maximize his ability?
Yes.
And his potential.
To maximize, I think he needs to run
right?
up and down the court. I think his athleticism, playing up and down. I mean, the way they play, they play more ball
like
control.
A Philly kind of a team.
Philly, a team that likes to get up and run and play out in the open court. And I'm holding out hope that eventually they'll get to that point and he'll give them a little bit more free reign next season to play up and down. But you got some great athletes. We had a great athlete, Andrew Wiggins.
All right, we might have to get Justin Kibble to get the answer to this question. It doesn't come with an answer, but it does come with a question. Our first ACC trivia question comes in from Outlaw Wood. How many Duke Blue Levels have won a championship?
How many Duke Blue Devils won the championship? NBA championship or college championship?
No, I think he meant
Championship.
Because it would be a lot. Then you'd have to be naming too many players.
Probably
is that the only one?
Probably Shane Battier.
Shane Battier.
I thought I could think of Danny Ferry won the Spurs. Oh wow.
Was Elton Brand on any team?
Who else?
Danny Ferry with the Spurs.
Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Kyrie Irving is a good one. That's right.
Who else? Not a long list.
It's not a long list, right?
No, I don't think so. I was surprised to find out you were the only Duke player in the Hall of Fame. I'm the first. You're the first. Could be more. Okay. Fine. Yeah. You know what? We did the game, and Jim Nance mentioned that. I was kind of surprised. Kind of startled. I was like thinking about all the guys, and so yeah, you're right. I'm the first. That's the end of the ball game. Congratulations on that. Well, I appreciate it, man. It's time to appreciate some love, man.
All right, Minnesota gets the win. 113-96 is the score. We get a chance to bring in Meredith, the T-Wolves fan who's been our correspondent throughout the course of the night. So, congrats on a much-needed W, Meredith, as you try and kind of find the right position here in the Western Conference.
Yeah, we live to see another day.
Short and sweet, huh, Meredith? Yeah.
Meredith, you
need to be more excited.
I don't know.
Listen, you need to be more excited. Your team got a big win. It wasn't looking good for you at halftime. They came out there, really turned around in the third quarter. And, and listen, there's only, three games left in the season or 4? 3 to 4 games left in the season. This was a pivotal win for the Minnesota Timberwolves franchise to finally get back to the playoffs.
Meredith, let me throw you a question at you. I've been asked a lot on Twitter. This comes in for Evan. He says, why did Derrick Rose only play 6 minutes? I've had a lot of questions about the point guard play and why D Rose isn't playing more. You're a T-Wolves fan. Do you want to see him play more?
I feel like you guys are kind of setting me up. It's a tricky question. Well, I think that Tyus Jones is an amazing point guard. We have some strong guards on our team behind T. I think that Tyus has proven himself as he does all the little things, and he's a perfect backup point guard. I mean, D Rose has that explosiveness sometimes when he has been getting to the rim, but I don't know. I feel like
so basically you want Tyus Jones to be the backup point guard instead of Derrick Rose. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm putting too many hot takes out here. Right?
That's not that. No. It's your opinion. It's not a hot take. An opinion can never be wrong.
All right. Yeah. I'm on more Tyus Jones.
I like Tyus Jones. I think he's come in and done very well for this Minnesota team this year. So I actually agree with you.
Thanks.
All right, Meredith, enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us. We got Jamie Boy who joins us next. Jamie Boy, what's going on? How are you, man?
I'm good. Yeah, how are you guys?
All right, now I know it wasn't a win, but I want to kind of get a feel of give me a positive of what you're seeing out of some of these young players. What did you see tonight?
I thought guys might step up a lot. We're still learning. But I like what I see, man. They proved a lot, like the young core this season, like just as a whole, like in general. For this game, there's a lot of turnovers, but.
All right, well, listen, man, appreciate you being with us throughout the night, and hopefully Justin Turner will get back soon. I see your hat on. You guys need it.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. Be good, bro. Be good. Out in L.A. For the T-Wolves, big win, clearly.
Yeah, clearly a big win. They couldn't afford to lose this basketball game. Like I said, they have another game with Denver coming up in a couple of days, so they had to make sure they got this win. They're fighting for this playoff spot. I think it would be devastating for their fan base if the T-Wolves didn't make the playoffs this year, because before the Jimmy Butler injury, like you said, they were hovering around that 3 to 4 range. It looked like it was a foregone conclusion that Minnesota was going to make the playoffs. Now, with only 3 to 4 games to play, Minnesota is nip and tuck with Denver on who's going to get that last spot. And tonight we saw what the difference that Jimmy Butler made. His presence, his leadership, stability. You have some young guys who did play well in his absence, but him being out there, he gives them confidence. This was a must-win for them. Every game from here on out is a must-win.
If they can put together some wins and play good basketball, you want to go into the playoffs with some momentum. You don't want to just sort of be going in on a losing streak. So if they're fortunate to make it, they're going to have to win out these games and then, of course, possibly face Rockets, the Warriors, maybe the Trailblazers.
And don't sleep on Portland. They need that third scorer, though. I don't like Utah as a matchup for them because Rudy Gobert is a rim protector.
Yeah.
No Euro stepping for CJ or Dame in that paint against Utah. Let's take a look at our last poll of the night. MVP of the game, the winner, Jeff Teague, with 57%. I thought they'd give it to Jimmy just for at least being back. Both teams seem to step up and obviously galvanize a little bit.
The fans have spoken.
Fans have spoken.
Yes. Jeff did have 25 and 8, so the fans had to show him.
Why are people always sleeping on him, man? That guy's had a good career.
Yeah, he's constantly
always plays well.
Yeah, he does.
All right. This is who the Lakers fans chose. Okay, so they got Randall as the MVP.
Yeah, he was strong, 20 and 10.
I forget what. Look, Julius is. They didn't take a long look at bringing him back.
Yeah, tonight he went to the free throw line 10 times, did all 10. Very impressive.
All right, fans only. We got more from throughout the course of the night coming up. Don't move.
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search.
All right, I'm going to put on some music. Yeah, man. Yeah, like, don't ever press buttons and hide people on my fucking channel, Black Velvet. Oh, it was an accident. I accidentally pressed it. Don't accidentally press multiple buttons to hide people. That doesn't happen on accident. You don't accidentally press that and then accidentally hide people. Don't accidentally do those things. That's not an accident. Fucking annoying. Yeah, you fixed it. At least you fixed things, Candy. It's fucking Friday. What's up, Paul on the plane? Paul on the plane. Paul on the plane. Paul on the plane. Velvet. Fuchs. Darren. Fuchs. I Spy. NASA Lie. I Spy. NASA Lie. Wobbly Boost. Hey, what's up, Karen? Yeah, I got porn sniped, porn bombed the other day on my main channel. So now I I can't go live on Flat Earth Subgenius Society, so I have to go back up on my backup channel. And now my backup channel's camera doesn't work, so I have to fix that. Yeah, I was porn bombed. I was porn sniped. Yeah, Google and YouTube. God damn it, it's too loud. Yeah, Google and YouTube, they enable hackers to take over the live streams very easily. And then they give copyright strikes to YouTube content creators. So that's how it works. Paul on the plane. I can't even watch the Lakers game in peace without getting porn bombed. That's how pathetic people are. I can't even watch Dragon Ball Z or watch a Lakers game without getting my voice silenced. That's how scared these globalings are. They're so scared that they don't even want people watching me watch the Lakers game in Dragon Ball Z. That's how scared these fucking pieces of shit are.
They ain't gonna kill an animal and make a pair of pants and a shirt. No. They grab leaves and cover themselves, right? Yeah. So it's showing you remnants of our bacon-based cultures that clothed themselves in hemp products and leaves and plants. The myth is hiding a million years of a way of life behind a simple story that took place in a matter of, minutes or hours. Yes, and it's compressing in that story. But Adam and Eve represent those pagan-based cultures that they call Stone Age cultures. And this is why the Bible say the rock shall speak, because those Stone Age cultures got rocks and figurines that they call that changed Brother Sanchez's life. One of them was the bird goddess that shaped like a uterus. And let me see where they get the concept of Jesus from and how the male started personifying a female womb and it's disgusting. So this Genesis story is the beginning of males in the place of the female. That's why the Pharaoh wore makeup. That's why the first male gods, you couldn't tell they was fucking males, man. till you read the story because they looked it like Eve. Brahma looked it like a woman. You know what I'm saying? So these deities assume the role of a great mother. And that's ultimately what Genesis represents. It's the beginning of a whole new way of thinking that's anti-mother, anti-female womb, anti-giving birth correctly, anti-eating fruit and veganism, the total opposite. That's what the whole Bible represents. And you can look at that as the law, the new law. So this Bible is a new law. Before this Bible, the law was written in our hearts. So when you look at the heart is in the middle of the body, just like Jesus is in the middle of the Bible. He is in between New and Old Testament. And they tell you to let Christ come into your heart. But really your heart governs what left brain and right brain do. Your heart governs. The human is separated by the spine. You got a left side and a right side. And a heart is in between them both. Just like Jesus is in between them two things. So Jesus represents heart energy, green energy. Jesus represents the place in between above and below. That's why he went to hell and went up to heaven and came back here to this green earth. Green is in between. All right. So the thing about Jesus, I don't want to just make it seem like I'm blabbering on, but I'm just pointing out how these male deities assume the position of the great mother. And if you ask me where that position is, it ain't no throne that you can go to on earth. It ain't a temple. It's a mental place in all of our hearts. It's called a center. That's the center became sand in the Bible, and you was moved away from the center, and the scales was now tilted. So for the first time, the ox scales was unbalanced because Adam and Eve left the center. When you leave the center, the scales is tilted. So that leaving the center, and they not only kicked us out of the centering, out of Zen, out of inner peace, out of our true spirituality connection with nature, but they also cursed it so you'll never go back. So they called it sand instead of center. They said that's sand. Now when you go to Tibet and over to Hindu, they call it Zen, which is Zen. Yeah, which is peace, namaste. And that Zen is also the word Zen, Genesis, Zen. So just to make a long story short, it's also the word, I'm gonna end it after this. It's also the word 10 for 10. And now to wrap this home, that's how you get the 10 commandments. Remember, the word co is cooperation, yin and yang. It's a companionship. So it's a 10 commandments. They remade the natural law on top of. They put the male in the middle. So this is the first male ma'at with the world. And let me just end on that. Bruce, I wanted to ask, what's your thoughts about Canaan theory? Say that again, the out of Cain theory? Yeah, you got
What the fuck is this shit? Like, I mean, we have a flat Earth live stream. Wait, what? There's kittens right now. Friends of Felines Rescue Center. And there's over 60 people watching. And there's kittens. There's simply kittens and cats, and they're eating and they're laying down. Of course, cats that are eating and are laying down are much more interesting than this stupid channel. I would most definitely want to watch cats eat and lay down and do nothing than listen to me. I mean, obviously. I mean, I'm being serious here. Like, you think I'm being you think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I'm being dead serious. Yeah, so nobody wants to join, so I guess I'm just gonna I'm going to cut this off since nobody wants to join. Nobody wants to join. Nobody wants to join. Peace out. Thanks for chatting. I appreciate you chatting in the chat room. But since you didn't want to join, I'm gonna cut this shit off. Good night, Karen. Good night, Boost. Good night, Fuchs. Good night, Paul. Good night, folks. Appreciate it.